Hello. Oh my goodness, my mic's in the wrong spot. Hello. How is everybody doing?
This was the time you choose. You had 5 minutes.
Sorry, Chloe's just getting some stuff out the freezer. I'm not on the right page. Here we go. Hello, everybody. Hello, Nizzy. Hello, Jambo. It's nice not to have suffer through ads. Thank you again. Anonymous Gifted, aka Nizzy. It wasn't me who gifted. One day we will find out who this anonymous gifter was. One day. But it will not be today, probably. Right, how is everybody? How's everybody's week been? Stream's lagging. Brilliant. As per, to be honest. Might just be for me. Honestly, I wouldn't... it's... there's a good chance it's me as well, so I don't know. But who knows? Who knows? It says it's stable at the moment, but you never know. That can change. How is everybody? Hello, Odd. Me too, but that is any stream I watch on Twitch nowadays. Ah, okay. Fine for me. Okay, Nizzy says it's fine, so that's I only take Nizzy's account into account. Then we find out it's Duck God's dad. How was everybody's weekend? We did obviously the big World Cup stream on Saturday. It was an incredible time. If you missed the ending of it, Argentina won on penalties against Germany. The hosts and holders. Oh, the new hosts are South Africa. Okay, we didn't know that. Well, I didn't know that. So, new host South Africa. We obviously did have one of the really early ones, wasn't it? 2266 was... no, 2266 was South Africa, which Argentina won as well. Hello, Yakeza. What leagues have you got loaded? The Welsh League plus the top 5 leagues. I can show you real quick. But yes... Argentina on 10 men came back twice to draw level with Germany and then to beat them on penalties. The Argentinian goalkeeper, I forgot to actually sign him. I forgot about that. Let's see if he's still there. I should probably try and sign him, you know. That's the wrong Argentina. That's a club in Serie D called Argentina. There should be a save about that. Argentina Serie D, where you only sign, but you can't sign Argentinians because they're Italian. This is Africa. Oh yeah, we're going to bring that back. I do want to see, is he still there? Carlos Esteban Fernandez. He's pretty good. His report wasn't that good, I don't think, obviously. Okay, he's okay. But he is 30. But what a keeper he was. Probably the best keeper performance we've seen in a World Cup for a long time. But yes, we are here for the new season. Well, we're actually halfway through, kind of. We're in December. We're in the Club World Cup already. So I've been playing a little bit. Shall we take you through what's been going on? How was everybody's Sunday? Sunday, the race... Me and Chloe, we watched the race, the F1. Jesus Christ, how boring can you get? Just after Max takes over, it's just like, oh, okay, well, time to go back to sleep. And I've been back to work Monday, Tuesday. And yeah, I'm looking at getting Baldur's Gate actually this week. So we'll see when I think that's out on Thursday, isn't it? It's like a new Hearts event. Oh, how's that going? I so hope that Portugal would score. Oh, yeah, no, I watched Portugal this morning, man. I watched Portugal versus the USA. That, when it hit the post in the 91st minute, oh my God, just ridiculous. And also, of course, I watched the Lauren James masterclass at work today. Just ridiculous she is, isn't she? Probably, she'd do a job in most Premier League sides. Like, fucking hell, man. Ridiculous. But yes, transfer history. We had a few transfers. Not too many big names, to be honest. Like a lot of loanies. Just started tonight. Oh, okay, fair enough. What happened to the Newtown one? Not going. I kind of watched Netherlands, Vietnam at work with another colleague. Oh, yeah, they won like 6-7-1, 7-0, something wasn't like that. Going how would you would expect? Oh, okay, fair enough. But yeah, we sold Villa Santi to Haverford for 30 million. These are a lot of loan players here, to be honest with you. I was thinking of maybe starting them, but. We got Luis Carlos there at left back, and 1 million to 30 is not too bad. Sold Ellis Brooks to Port Talbot as well. Another 30 million, young Englishman. Pretty good record for England. Bought for 1 million, sold for 30 as well. Gabriel, we actually did sell. He was not going to get a new work permit, and contract was up, so 15 million. Not the most, but there we go. 7-0, yeah, it was dominant. Won the league at Canter second season by 20. Damn, nice. Had my audio, whenever we heard that we scored, we would look at her stream that was 15 seconds behind. Ah, that's amazing. That's the best. It's the best when you're ahead of someone, the worst when you're behind. Just like ridiculous. We did sell Metzger as well to Galatasaray, so I just sort of lost his spot to Carrieri. So Giuseppe. So off he goes for 13 million. Still a profit. Race was dog shit. Glad it's on a 4-week break. Baldur's Gate 3 is out, isn't it? Yeah, the early access is out, yeah. But the full game comes out on the 3rd. So I think I'm going to get that and try and play a bit of that. See how that is. F1 is, to be honest, Jambo, I agree with you. Also, I may have sinned. Oh no, Ard, what's happened? What's happened? We also sold Malumbu, another loanee. I'm playing FIFA career. Oh my goodness, sin. Shun the sinner. Shame. Ring the bell, someone. My goodness, what's going on with FIFA? I've been so long, but yeah, lots of just loan sales. We got 150 million for them, to be fair, so not too bad. On the ins, not much, just a few youngsters. Sam Rawson from Chesterfield, Haki Unik from Besiktas, was that? No, Adana, Demirspor. Carlos de Gregorio from Colo-Colo, and Kieran Nichols from Arsenal. So a few youngsters, nothing really big. Bannable offence if you ask me. Plead your case, Ard. Why are you doing it? Is in Argentina okay? Copa Libertadores and Sudamericana winners. Who with? What team? Jesus Christ. Did you guys see about fucking Velez? My God. I was looking at Baldur's Gate 3, but I just got died like, oh, nice, Nizzy. I think I might get it, actually, and see how it is. Because I quite like I never really fully got into Divinity Original Sin 2, and it's the same guys that made that, but plus it's D&D, and I'm like, okay. Recording stats in Excel. Okay, you're trying to make it as FM as possible. But yeah, what team are you? And also, did you guys see about Velez? So Velez aren't doing very well this year. So after their recent loss to, was it Independiente or no? Huracan maybe. Someone. They lost to someone. Their ultras like fucking stormed where the players were and like fucking like basically attacked the players and their security teams. And like one of the 17-year-olds, I think his name's Prestiani, they like threatened to shoot him in his legs and shit. He's 17. It's fucking insane. And he's obviously asked to leave. And then he can't leave his house because they've had threats of death. It's fucking insane. Like, I can't believe it. Oh, Aldo Civi. Ah, yes, okay. Nice, that's a different team. Not one of the big ones. But yeah, the Velez stuff is fucking crazy, man. I'm like, I just don't understand the whole... If you're an ultra, it's like, oh, what's going to make our players play better? Let's threaten to kill them. Like, what? Surely that's not going to work. Like, what the fuck? Especially when it's like 17, 18-year-olds. Like, I get it if they're like, I don't get it, but it's just, Jesus, people take, slightly, yeah, it's insane. To be honest, though, his name is Gianluca Prestiani. He's incredible. Like, all teams in the world should be like, I'm like, Chelsea, get on him, especially if he's going to rescind his contract. Like, he's ridiculously good. 17-year-old playing in the Argentine First Division. Like, Jesus Christ. But, yeah, fucking crazy. But yeah, we did the transfers. Look at the squad. Do we have any loanies come back? I don't think so. We've kind of had... The squad's kind of core still just here. Well, here's the actual core because we're in the Club World Cup. But if we do that, is there any sort of players that should be that have played a lot this year that don't normally play? Not really. But, okay, let's go to the fixtures then. So... We had the Hambo Testimonial versus Apagoed, who went 13-0. Very nice. We beat FC Isht 4-0 in the Super Cup, which was very nice. Started the league well, 5-1 and 4-0 over Lido, 2-0 over Bala. Convi, a double, head-to-head, an 8-1 League Cup win, followed by a 3-0 league win. Dinamo in the Champions League group. We've also finished this, so we beat Dinamo 4-0 away. Then Ridwin in the league 7-0. Haverwest in the Premier League Cup 4-0, which is very nice. 5-0 over ABBA, followed by 5-0 over Real Madrid. 3-1 over Bangor City and Port Talbot. 6-2 over Inter at home. Dieter Bell, our former player, scoring 2 against us, getting the 2 goals there. But we actually told him direct to them. So he's only been there for 4 years, which is interesting. It feels like he's been there longer. Any updates on the Stadium 98K? Not yet. Not as of yet. No, I'll show you. 3-1 events Haverfordwest, 9-1 versus Newtown, and then a 6-0 home win over Inter with, incredibly, Menon got 4 in this game. Our midfielder. Incredible scenes. We beat Penny K only 4-0, which was quite embarrassing, really, in the Cup. 2-0 over Newtown in the Premier League Cup semi-final. We kind of forgot about a lot of our players, so we had a very weakened side, so lucky to get away with that one. 2-1 over Afan Lido, 4-0 over Dinamo, 4-0 over Carmarthen, and then a 2-1 away win over Real Madrid. In terms of the stadium, it's just in progression at the moment. I think it might have to be a job of it gets built on the 16th of June, and then we ask for an extension on the 17th of June. So we'll have to see. Hello. Well, yes, we are going to be staying at Barry potentially until 2310 is what I'm aiming for. Basically, we want a 100k stadium. And annoyingly, we're getting a new stadium built. But if we look at the progress, it is a 98,000 capacity stadium in 2309. So hopefully we get the extension, then we can leave in 2310. So only 4 more years, or 3.5 more years, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, so the league currently is looking like 12 wins from 12. Very nice. Afan Lido not doing so well this year. It's all very, very close together, actually. Ridwin, Carmarthen, Convy, but all of them doing pretty well. Like they're all pretty close together at the moment. Like I thought Convy and Carmarthen would be way off the bottom, but Bangor City only on 12, Bala only on 14. No one's really running away with it in the bottom 6. Hello, Chuck to Shrek's Adventure. Is it what 1.5 year subscribe? Is this Duck God's new name? 1.5, 20 months. Sure. Who? Duck God, is this you? Who is this? Truck to Shrek's Adventure. Yes. Why is this? Why have you changed your name to Chuck to Shrek's Adventure? What is going on? What are you going on there? Oh, is that the? Oh yeah, that's the one I thought we equalized, wasn't it? Yeah, this is when I thought it equalized.
You missed it, Poggy, from the corner. I turned.
Oh god, awful. Because it's Duck God. That's true. How are you, Duck God? How's it going? We're just going through the review at the start of the stream, and this is the Champions League groups. We still got a couple games to play here, but we finished top, 6 wins from 6. Real Madrid come through in 2nd place. We're going to continue. Well, I was going to continue. Haverfordwest looked like they could be going out because they drew twice with Club Bruges. They do play Stour on the last day, though, so hope for them. PSV and Lyon look to be going through in Group F, because in another stream at the weekend, people were trying to get Big Man on Campus to get an FM community meetup at Shrek's Adventure. Incredible. What team are you thinking about managing after this? Well, basically what will happen is at the end of each year, normally 1 or 2 of the bottom 6 sides will sack their managers. So, like, either their manager will move to one of the big ones, or they'll get sacked. Like, say, Bangor City are expected to finish 7th, and they finish 10th. They'll sack their manager. So what will happen is one of them will come available. I will resign from Barry, and I'll just join whoever it is. So basically, it's one of the 6 teams. So if we really wanted to show you what clubs it'll be, it will be one of let's see. One of these clubs, I guess. Can I do this? Can I? Goitra, Redmwin, Bala, Convy, Bangor City, Newtown, TNS, Thudno, Carmarthen, Tom Pentra, Real, Thanethi. One of those teams, because anyone lower this, then they never get promoted, sadly. But it'll be one of those teams, basically. It's hilarious that Goitra apparently have a higher worldwide rep than fucking Penny Bont. But yeah, he refused henceforth the user name changed. I see. Yeah, the stadium reaction is really good, actually. It's a really good clip. Oh, hold on, let me just... Okay, let's see. Anything here?
Yes! No! 90 to 8,000?
Oh, it's so good. I've got the 2nd or 3rd tiers of Wales loaded. Sadly, Yakeza, the 2nd and 3rd tiers aren't a thing in FM15. They aren't a thing. I don't think they came in until like 2019, 2020, something like that. If you go to add leagues, there was in FM 15, there is literally only 1 tier in Wales. That's it. The Corbett Welsh Premier League. Sadly, if there was, it'd be so much cooler. I'd probably go to lower teams, yeah, but sadly not. So we're only in 1 league, it seems. What was I doing? Go back. Champions League. That's what we were doing. So yeah. But it'll be one of those sides. Group A, Port Talbot do get through, thankfully. Arsenal miss out there. Lido also go through top. You love to see that. Sporting miss out. That's a big one. That's a tough group, actually. FC Ish and Cologne go through. Lille, Porto go through. Bayern, Galatasaray, Zenit, one of those. Okay. PSV, Lyon, Valladolid. Okay, they're through. Okay, yeah, that's interesting. Okay, but, yes. Elsewhere. Oh, yeah, let's go through what's going on elsewhere. Obviously, we are the #1 league now. Look at that. Corbett Welsh Premier League on top, although apparently it says they're on top. Very annoying. Like, what's going on here? But Ligue 1, currently, Lyon going for it again, although Angers are a lot closer this time around. Interesting. Then we've got the Serie A, who I think Inter, 3-time champions. Oh, AC are trying to challenge them. I'm in season 6. Nice. How's it been going, Dark God? Oh, Barry doing well again. Nice to see. Barry and Barry. I didn't even realise. My God. Barry and Barry. Oh, you love to see it. The Premier League's up to 7th. Nice. They've been doing well on the coefficients. And Liverpool are currently top. Arsenal are in the running. So are City. So are QPR, to be honest. Stockport. Oh, no one telling Civil. Stockport down the bottom. After winning the Premier League just 5 years ago, they're currently bottom of the Prem. My goodness me. Championship, meanwhile, I haven't looked at any of this. Gosport are on top. Gosport Watch, they're sitting under top as well. Whitehawk got relegated as well. Oh, no. Newcastle. Our boys Birmingham. How are Man United doing in League 1? They are currently 8th. Okay. They've recovered well. Barrymore. That'd be hilarious. Like our last day, it'll just be like, oh, you've got a new son. Like last season, you got a son, Barrymore. It's like, oh, for God's sake. So yeah, those are the leagues. On the German First Division's dropped below the Premier League. Interesting, to 8th. Cologne and Bayern tied at the top at the moment. Interesting. Okay, well then. We got the Club World Cup. We've got LA Galaxy to play. And if we win, we actually have Pohang Steelers in the final, who beat Atletico Mineiro. So, interesting fun if we get there. But let's get into it. Let's get into a game. Let's go. I'm going to go back to Newtown. Oh, no, fair enough. You got Board of the Hearts one. But this is the lineup we're going to go with today. We've got Carrieri in goal, Merlo, Insaurralde, Smori in the Mud V2, Luis Carlos, Cataneo, Rixudart, Menon, Hambo, MMM, and Poggia. So slightly rotated, but not too much because I want to win. I have a cup to play. I've done so many, it's not worth it. With the heart save, you're just like, oh, I've done another one. It's they're all the same. But here we go. Oh, oh yeah, I forgot we did sell them a player this year. We got Antonio playing for them. So there is a former player playing in the MLS. What team have you managed for the longest? Cardiff Met in the final. Oh, good luck. I think Haverfordwest was the longest, but Barry will be tied for longest. I think, because basically we were 70 years at Haverfordwest, and if we get to 2310 with Barry, it will also be 70 years. Like, is it my job? His overview. Longest time is 25,556 days. And then if you look, so Lido was 62 years. Port Talbot was 46. 47 for Pennybont, and then 70 for Haverfordwest, and it will be 70 for Barry, unless we go longer with Barry. And then I guess it will come down to number of days, I guess. How long have we been at Barry for? Does it tell us? Does it say time at current club? Shortest time was 16,000. Addicted. Just a little bit. Total game time, 106,000 days. 24,265 days. And yeah, so we're only 1,200 days off. So 4 years. Okay, but let's go. Let's get into the game and let's go. Let's see if we can win a Club World Cup to start the stream. And then we got the Ballon d'Or, of course. Oh, I forgot to do the voting. Oh, we're going a bit quickly, lads. Sorry, we're on extended as well. So this might be a goal. You never know. Amber to play it in. Poggia. It is a goal. You'll love to see it. Bit of a spoiler, but Poggia not been super on it this year, but I think it's all been shared, to be honest. Poggia, a lovely little header there, and that's 1-0 Barry. Very nice. Luis Carlos Troyansky got injured recently, so he's been playing for him. He's been doing very well, actually. But yeah, we got a lot of just the squad's just. We don't really need to change the squad at the moment, to be honest. Like Hambo and Jambo and MMM will rotate with Domingo Diaz, and there's MMM with his goal, 14th of the season for him. It's like there's not much need to add, really. Like Luis Carlos is probably the one coming in. Merlo at right back. We do need a backup right back. That is an area that we need to bring in. But the centre backs are young. The midfielders are young. Everyone's sort of like, I don't think I need to change the team for the last few years here. It's so good. I spent this season's European money on upgrading the training and youth facilities. Oh, okay, nice. Invest early. My striker has popped off this season. So what club are you at again, Dark God? Which save? You said this is the FM18 one, by the way. Hambo gets in on the act. That's all 3 goals from 3 strikers. How many kids have you had on this save? I've only had 1 child. His name was Craig. He was not very good. Oh, there's 2 Craigs. What? Oh, there's my Craig. Kitschy. Oh, okay, Kitschy. Okay, fair enough. How's it going? Thousands. 15 goals in 7 league games. Nice. Over 2 goals a game. But yeah, he played every single game I could with Penny Bont, but he was fucking shocking. Like half star. Who's the other Craig? I need to see who this other Craig is. Is he like my long lost son? Physio, 30 years old. It'd be fucking hilarious if it just said like son and I missed him. No, he's born in West Brom. He never played. Yeah, he just spawned him randomly. So we got 2 Craigs. But there, Hambo with the third. 10 minutes in. I think we could have rotated slightly more here. But I guess we're going to have a good time. Merlo to Catania. Pretty good. 8 trophies in 2 seasons. That's nice. To be fair, though, you get loads of trophies in Hong Kong, don't you? Where was your son born in? Penny Bont he was born in. But let's have a look. What town? I assume it was in Penny Bont. Was it born? Does it say? Bridgend. Bridgend is where Penny Bont is. So he was Welsh English. So that's I got sacked at Lehman after 999 days. Oh, so you started at Lehman and then you've moved to Kitschy. How'd you get sacked, Dark God? But yeah, one of the tells if you're playing in a foreign country is to look for your son is to look at the second nationality. And if it's the same as yours, that normally indicate, well, it's one of an indicators like, oh, that could be a potential son. So I always look for half English players. And annoyingly, a lot of the time, if someone has a last name Moore, they'll actually sometimes have a second national English. I'm like, oh my God, it's them. And they're just not my son. So I'm like, oh, okay. You just have the exact same last name as me. You're Welsh English and you're not my son. We did have Alexander Moore at one point, didn't we? I remember that. Came mid-table twice and then board expected every season. Ah, okay. Fair enough. Things are going better. Kitschy are normally like the league winners, aren't they? Or am I wrong in assuming that? I just always see their team come up in... Oh, Antonio gets one back. There you go. First shot on target of the game. First goal. I think it's obvious why you don't have sons at 20. Yes. Came mid-table twice and then board expected every... Oh, sorry. We would have stayed up but with me in charge, but alas... unlucky. But, well, unlucky for them, I guess. Right. Luis Carlos, men on. Oh, loses it. And counter-attack is on here. Have we decided to stop playing football for a bit? Rogers, Grossman, Carlos with a good tackle. And danger over a little bit there. Although, we need to... Come on, boys. Step it up. Why is it obvious? They stayed up with me without me as well. Oh, they stayed up with... Okay, decent. Have you set up the FPL? I have not, no. I need to remember to do that. By the way, MMM with the goal. You'll have to see it. No, I have not. Although I probably won't play FPL this year. I'm just not into it anymore. I'm not really into FPL anymore. So I can set one up for us though, for the group if people want to join and play. Oh, Carrier is a good save. We've let them had a couple of chances here out of nowhere, which is a bit worrying. Okay, 4th official. There we go. Half time 4-1, doing it very nicely. Striker's definitely on form, which is what you want to see. Hambo especially, 2 assists. He's been pretty poor this year. Well, he hasn't been poor. He's been complaining a lot this year. Oh, I'm not getting enough first team football. I want a new challenge. Blah 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 blah. Don't know if we might lose Hambo and MMM and Jambo by the end. I don't know. They probably will. Oh my. Holy shit, we got lucky there. My goodness. He's addicted. I am, to be honest, I am, to be fair. I did win a nice reward this weekend, so that was nice. But Rogers. Okay. I averaged 10 transfers a season under the current director. That's not bad. That's quite a lot. To be fair, though, So Rare to FPL is kind of like FM to Football Manager for me. It's like the So Rare stuff is so much more advanced than FPL that kind of like FM is so much more advanced than FIFA that once you've done it, you're like, oh, I can't go back now. It's just like, it's too simple, a bit boring. Like, you're not as interested in it as more. And that's kind of what I've got to at this point. And Hambo, nearly. I do my team, then forget I actually made a team every year. There was a couple of years I was really into it because I was winning. And then I won it a couple of times. And then I was like, okay. And then I got into Surrey. I'm like, okay, whatever. Which don't include loan. That's not decent. How much what, Jambo? Other than Hobby Lobby and Walmart, where can I go for cute home decor? Hello, M Jabbo. Hobby Lobby and Walmart. Target, of course. Where else? I'm trying to think of American places from my time there. Where is it? Like fucking Macy's, JC Penney's. I have no idea. Gold Cardiff. Oh, unlucky. Okay, so Luis Carlos is looking a bit tough. We'll bring on Reece Hind for him. Canatanio's not had the best of games. We'll bring on Signs for him. And then we'll leave things as is for the last few minutes here. We've had a bit of a quiet second half. We haven't actually scored a single goal in the second half. Not the best. Hambo. Go on, lad. Signs. Break Sudar. Signs. Hambo. Oh, okay. Hey, nice Jambo. Okay. Let's see. 1 minute to go. And there we go. Full time. Into the final versus Pohang. Nice way to start out the stream with a nice little, well, relaxing win. Probably should have scored more after we were 3-0 up within 10 minutes, but you can't really complain, can you? Right. Oh, Christ. There we go. Good stuff. We also potentially have, well, we will today have the Ballon d'Or voting. We'll probably get to the Ballon d'Or at this rate. The speed we go now is ridiculous. Let's go look at the voting, and we'll get the new knockout round as well. What am I doing? Let's actually look at the nations. Italy are top. Argentina won the World Cup and are down in 8th place. What's going on there? Very interesting. I want to see sort of, you know, Brazil are 17th. Okay. Croatia and Mexico 28th, 29th. My goodness. Right. Award voting. Bounty shootout. Sadly, I don't have any Americans to help. So, currently, we have 9 players nominated for the Ballon d'Or. MMM, Jambo, Menon, Insaurralde, Felipe, Signs, Borbos, Trojansky, and Poggia, all nominated for the Ballon d'Or. There's a few former players, of course. We've got Bagado, we've got Cascone, both nominated for it. Average rating-wise, we've got Trojansky's top, MMM, Felipe, and then Marcel Vieira. This guy... very decent year. 37 goals, 13 assists. Been very good for AC Milan, to be fair. Very cheap as well, 13.5 million. I do think Argentina winning, Trojansky has a very good chance. Obviously, you've got Grosso as well. Oh, any, like, Signs, probably, Bagado. Any of the Argentinians have a much higher chance than usual. Goals-wise, MMM actually has the most, 39 in 30 this year, which ain't bad at all. And then assists-wise, actually... Felipe and Poggi are quite a way back. But yeah, Trojansky Signs might be the one. 3-3, 5 pens taken each. Bloody hell, that's a... 2 missed each. Jesus. That's a crazy one, Jambo. Oh, no. Unlucky, Jambo. That sucks. That's a real shame. Penalties, I feel like I never win penalties. They're such a lottery. And it feels like, you know, your players never have good penalty taking, or they just... be shit for penalties, but that's a shame, man. Unlucky fella. But yeah. Okay, so let's go. Oh yeah, we saw fucking Chelsea signed Leslie Ogochukwu, which is nice. Colwill new contract. You love to see it. Okay, good stuff. Go. Oh, Morris scouting. Oh yeah, he's scouting him. Yeah. Martin could part Barrett. Oh yes, no. I want to give you a new contract. He's worth 33 million. Holy shit. That's a lot more than I thought. Okay, how much do you need? So how much is he on? 11k. Can I get you to like 30k? Like we have a lot of like good depth as well, which is the good thing. We're setting Barry up very well for the future, I think. So I'm still making new signings every day though. Like we have a lot of future transfers. Okay, you just get 64, whatever. If you look at future transfers, let's go look at future transfers. We've got a good few. We've got like, how much is that? 19 future transfers. We set up some Brazilian ones recently. Who are signing somewhen soon? No. 20. We've got signings coming in 2309. Alvaro Martinez is the latest one. He's 15. Oh my goodness me. He's coming just before the new stadium's built. Oh, Christ. There's going to be so funny because there'll be so many players we sign like in 23, 08, 09 that won't arrive until after we've left. And they'll turn up and be like, I was signed by this guy and now he's over here. What's going on? Oh, Reading in the Europa League. Oh, yeah, they did get through the Capital One Cup. Interesting. Well, I haven't looked at the Europa League. Who's been playing in that? Let's see if our boys have been embarrassing us. There's the Champions League first knockout round draw. We'll get to that at some point today. Let's see. Come on. Oh, Chelsea winning there. Let's have a look. So, is that everybody? Yeah, that's everybody. Okay, so Monaco and Espanyol go through. Oh, Goitra. They got a win over Olympiacos and a draw versus Rubin. Not bad. Not embarrassing from them for once, which is nice. Okay, CSK, Trabzonspor, Perugia, Dynamo Kiev, Spartak, Reading get through. RC Lens Dnipro, Chelsea miss out. Aberystwyth top the group, 3 wins, 3 draws. Millwall coming second there. Fucking Millwall in the Europa League. Oh god, watch out. PSG top their group. PSG in the Europa League. Pennybont top theirs, 5 wins, 1 draw. You love to see it. I did see Jose there get a top goal scorers list. Celtic going through. Pisa. Okay, so the 2 teams went through and Goitra did decently well. I actually want to look at our coefficient then. If we've been doing that well. Nation club coefficients. 13.6 this year, not the worst. Not the worst. We have got a long way to go to stay top because we're basically need to get 3 points better than France. Fuck Celtics. Well, to be fair, they're the only Scottish team that will do anything in this because they just get the Champions League spot every year. So, okay, let's send the assistant. Let's go Pohang and fuck Rangers just in case any crime. It's funny. Okay, here we go. Right, Pohang up next in the final. Can we win the Club World Cup again? Continue the streak. Don't know how long the streak's been. It's been a good while. We're over the 10th Champions League in a row this year. So, I mean, a decent one. I think our record was 13. So if we will tie the record. Did we lose our 13th maybe? I don't know. We'll see. We've got the record for the longest win streak in the Champions League by a good long way now. We are smashing it in the Champions League. Like, honestly. It's ridiculous, to be honest. Right, let's continue, though. Anything? Wardo. Oh, Matt. 50. I thought it was 575 million. Only 57 million. Jesus. What was that? King Kai. Sorry, Kai King. Okay, fair enough. Is anything going on in the Premier League? I just want to check if there's something new with stadiums or anything. Because sometimes they never tell you about new stadiums being built. Bournemouth, Fulham, Sheffield. I think all of these. Millwall play in the Den still. 25,000, the smallest. Wiley Park, 23. There you go. Stockport got a new stadium. Wiley Park. Is that after a player or a legend? Both sets of ultras groups of predators. Okay, let's see. To be fair, building a new stadium though, but like when was there? How big was their little previous stadium is the question. I've clicked on Stockport and now it's taking a bit of time to load, sadly. But they did get a new stadium. Oh, declare interest in job. General. Wiley. Graham Wiley. Oh my god, Graham Wiley. I remember this guy. I don't know why. I think I remember seeing his name pop up for Northern Ireland constantly. Decent. Maybe we watched them for Stockport. Oh, okay. Nice. Well, then they did get a new stadium. Good to see. Soleimani Stadium, I think that was built 2177. That was after the owner. Price Park was over after Luke Price, a legend that was a former player of ours, More arena. Not me. Not me this time. It was someone else. Retweet has been named repost and tweet has been named post. Fuck you. It is so stupid. It really is so stupid him doing that. It's like you have like something akin to, oh, let me Google that. Let me tweet that. Like the same level, and you've got rid of it for post, which is the exact same as literally every other platform. Like you post stuff on Instagram, you post stuff like, I don't like, he's absolutely destroying that website. It is hilarious. But also shit, because I'm like, I use Twitter a lot. But, oof. Postman. Right. Lido win there. Here we go. We're getting ready for the final, which should be a walk in the park, you know. But, yeah, it's ridiculous. It's just, I don't know, man. It's crazy. It's crazy times, isn't it? You never thought he'd go through with all the weird shit he has done, but there you go. Right, Pohang. Stockport winning 1-0 there. Trying to get off the bottom of the table, which is good. For the final European place, Barry will play Carnifan. Sorry, Carnifan. Ah, no, so I was like, Barry? I'm like, we're not playing Carnifan. Right, here we go. Final time. Let's go. We'll go full strength for it, of course. Poggia Jambo. Oh, they want Martin. Martin up top. Go on, lad. You can go up top then. Maybe we'll start somewhere in the mud up. No, we'll leave. What's he like? What's he playing like? Sebastian Merlo. Somewhere in the mud. Okay, we'll go somewhere in the mud. Merlo can go on the bench. I don't think I'm gonna start Merlo though. Yeah, we'll go with this. Rex Sudar. That's around I Hambo. Okay, let's go. Oh, hello, Big Tens. Thank you for the hydrate. Weird shit like the name of his child. You seen that? Oh, yeah, yeah. It's just, I don't know, man. He's just gone off the deep end, really. He used to just sort of be a bit like, I feel like he's used to be a bit of like he was a bit of a weird guy. But he was kind of just like, oh yeah, he made Tesla. Like he didn't make Tesla, but he invested in Tesla. Like, he owns Tesla and he does SpaceX, which is cool. And then he just sort of like went off the fucking deep end and like became like trying to like fucking do it, like, I don't know, buying Twitter and then just being a weirdo. Just being even more weirdo than usual. He was like a normal, like, weird guy that didn't hurt that many people. And now he's doing everybody. Hello, Tommy. Hello. The England Lionesses. Yes. Me and mates booked Mystery Away Day recently. Oh, nice, Big Tens. Nice. That's going to be cool. What level did you go for? Did you go to like UK or Europe or what sort of level did you go for it? He was saying in a tweet people are laughing because they're jealous of his and Twitter's success. It's... No one likes the changes. No one does. No one does. Okay. Actually, yeah, it's. I remember when it came out, it was like one of those things. It felt like a publicity stunt, to be honest. But I don't know. Right, I disagree. You can laugh at anything without being jealous. Yes, that's very true. Europe, ask for obscure as possible. Nice. It's a good. When is it going? When are you going, Big Tens? Because it might be obviously like conference qualifying or something. You might end up in like Latvia or something, which would be cool. Although the major European leagues are starting up now, aren't they? Because like Austria started last weekend. We got Scotland in the Championship starting this weekend, which should be good. What else do we have? We had Croatia starting last weekend. January. Oh, okay. So yeah, winter break. Okay, so you're not going to Germany then. But that's cool, man. That's cool. How much was it? If you don't mind me, if you're okay saying how much it was, because that's very cool. You seen the slogan? Oh yeah, blaze your glory or whatever the fuck, and everyone's like, what the fuck does that mean? Blaze your everyone's like, he didn't like talk to anyone about it. He just started posting it. Everyone's like, what the fuck are you talking about? Very weird. Poggia. Oh, okay, Poggia. We haven't started incredibly well. Like, we were 3-0 up at this point against LA, so a bit annoying. But I guess we are in the final, so it's a bit of a tougher competition. Oh. Well, I say that as the goalkeeper hands the ball to Borbos. And there we go. £235 per person. Flights, tickets, and 2 nights accommodation. Honestly, that's really good. That's really good. A lot of hotels for 2 nights will cost you 200 quid in any, like in random European cities. That's a very good deal. My goodness me. That's awesome. That's very cool. Sound even more like an adult website. It does. It does. Wow. That's a decent. I'm have to start looking them up. But like, God, do you want to go to a random European city? Although I think the flights will cost a little bit more from Kiruna rather than, I assume, UK. But yeah, damn. That's awesome. Is it just Mystery Away Day? I think we've looked it up before. Like, it's a very cool thing. I'd love to do it. But sadly, being in Sweden, it makes it a bit more difficult. Poggia! It's the side netting. Still only 1-0. We haven't actually been that good today, but can choose single rooms, double rooms, or Airbnb. Goes up slightly, but that's okay. That's really decent. Like, my goodness, that is like an incredible deal. Is it one of those ones like the more people you have, the better, like the cheaper it is, I guess? Or like, yeah. How many of you are going? Because that is like an awesome like lads trip. Like lads like weekend trip away. Like, let's all go watch like a random football team. Let's get on a flight. We don't know where we're going until like the day of. Like, go watch a random football game. It's very cool. Borbos, Menon. I do need to ask Fusion actually about best man stag updates, because I put all my boys from back home and Fusion in a chat. Go and Ben, all right, you can organize the stag in here, and I haven't heard an update since June, so I'm a bit like, oh god, I need to know something. Carnifan winner, nice. 5 of us. I'm going for a Danish second division. You can see Aalborg. They dropped down to the Danish second division, which is kind of crazy. That they got dropped down, but nice. Yeah, hopefully a cool one. Also, Ajax signed. Yeah, I saw that. Carlos Borges. I saw that. That was huge. That'd be very interesting. A decent player there. Still, we are not playing well today. We're only 1-0 up. But it's all us, but nothing's happening, really. Like, we're just sort of... Oh, okay, nearly. Nearly. But if I go up here, does that look... No, it doesn't look better. It's not better. I seen a review the other day. They sent them to Ibiza, not on... Yeah, no, Ibiza, like, you know, the, like, UD Ibiza. Like, I know that's a cool thing. But nah, I wouldn't want to... Like, out of all of the places to go in Europe, going to, like a lower league Spanish side, like especially an Ibiza one, I'm like, nah, I don't know. That's a different vibe, isn't it? I saw Buffon has retired. Finally, I think he probably, like, there's a lot of people like he probably should have retired years before, but he still wanted to keep going. Okay, why did I say I'm happy with this? I'm not happy with how they've played at all, but no one reacted anyway, so... Oh, they brought on a right winger. Did I forget about that? All right. Oh, Christ. Mark up. Okay. It's like when it's like one of those things when they give like the mystery shirt, you know, like the football mystery shirts, and they send like you like a, I don't know, like a Villarreal top. It's like, oh, come on, out of all like the mystery shirts I can get, you give me like a just a run of the mill La Liga team. Like, when you want a mystery shirt, by the way, there's number 2, Enrique Felipe with the goal. You want like a random shirt from like a random team. You don't want just like one of the big 5 league teams. Like, I know it's that's part of the randomness, but I don't know. Kim Jong-ho, oh, God, we're injuring all of them, it seems. But yeah, like you want something obscure, I guess. Ooh, and Felipe hits the bar from across there. I haven't seen one of those goals in a while. A cross-come shot. I got Hanover 96, great shirt, and then took them to glory on FM. Nice. Okay, Hanover. I guess they're a bit of a lower league German side, but I don't know. I want a like I don't want a top 5 nation team. I want to like give me fucking Latvian Premier League or something like that, or even if not, like a Croatian side, something different. Signs. Jambo. Maybe we've woken up finally. Trojansky forces the save out of the keeper. Okay, signs into Poggia. It will be good though, actually, because I feel like with how Barry are sometimes, it feels like we're just on a just talking stream where it's like we're not really paying attention because we're just so good we always win. But when we move to the new club, it will definitely be okay. We're playing FM properly now because we have to pay attention because we're gonna lose otherwise. Well, we will be losing a lot. I think you guys should probably start saving up your Ving bucks. Now for the new club, because there's going to be a lot of losses then, and a lot of sad moments where we're like, oh fuck lads, we're getting beat like 10-0 by Barry. Oh no. Okay, Felipe on the board to signs. When's the big move? Staying in Wales. We are staying in Wales. Well, we've got a new stadium coming, finally. 2309. Only 98,000. We want to get to 100,000. So hopefully we are intending to move 2310, which will be 70 years after we've joined Barry. And we'll move to a random Welsh club that's got sacked their manager, the job available, we join in, and we go from there. Hello, Black Arrow. Hello, how are you? It's been a while. How have you been? Jambo! With the goal. Just as you joined. There you go. But yes, we're moving to a random team in Wales somewhere else. But there we go. That should be game over in the Club World Cup final. That's good to hear, Black Arrow. That's good to hear. I'm doing well. We're doing well. We're in. You've missed some big stuff. You've missed some big stuff. Yes, exactly. Go click that link, Black Arrow. Go click that link. Felipe, what do you think? What do you think I've been doing already ahead of you on that one? Already ahead? Oh, I see. Yes. Okay. That's good to know. That's good to know. All of my sad moments won't be caught and put in posterized. Okay, we're gonna make some subs. We're gonna make loads of subs actually. We're gonna do all of those. We're gonna do 3 subs at once, 2 strikers and a centre mid, just because we can. See if it adds a bit more attack in, because we had 35 shots. We haven't been like the most clinical, I guess, today, but we'll see. Right. Okay, Lee Seung Hwan replaces Kim Dong In Jin, and I think that's their last substitute as well. But looks like we're gonna be just chilling. Oh, Menon. Oh, over the bar for the free kick. Okay. 2 minutes to go, and there we go. Hambo into Jambo. MMM. Oh, nearly. Okay. At that point, you just have to give up on 100k. It's very sad. I think we might be able to do one of we've seen it before where we immediately get the stadium built and the day after we get an extension approved, or where it's changed mid-build and they're going, oh yeah, it's actually 100,000. So I'll just hope for that. Small tears. I've just over 18k, which is a lot for me. That's a good amount. That is a good amount, to be fair. I fear to ask how much Nizzy has. But yeah, the aim is that we're leaving 2310 now, Black Arrow. So we've only got 3.5 more years left at Barry before we're heading off to pastures new. As we win the Club World Cup. Nice win there. 2 easy games, to be honest with you. 11.7k. Nice, Jambo. Nice. Right, Balor up next, though, so we'll definitely rotate for that one. Then Aberystwyth at home. Nizzy has like 327k, I'm guessing. Oh, don't worry, I won't spoil the fun for people. On my 19 save, I couldn't expand newly built stadiums. No? I remember we definitely did for the Barry Stadium, I think. Hambo wins best player. Okay. I think we definitely did for this current one we're in now, the Moore Stadium. But oh yeah, what's it actually called? I forgot if it's a Moore Stadium or not. Let's have a look. I have nearly 30k. Damn, Black Arrow, good amount there. Good amount saved up. Let's see. But yeah, 16th of June. So pretty much 2309. That'll probably be around the Champions League like final time actually. 2310. The good thing about 2310 actually is the Champions League final should be early, so we can play that and then hopefully resign and then move to a new club. I've got Wrexham to the Prem on FM21. Deadpool's just agreed to buy the stadium. That's cool. When he got to like 65k plus seater. Oh, okay. Hopefully not then. Hopefully not. That's good to hear, Black Arrow. That's good to hear. We're doing well, Tommy. I'm doing well at least. Facilities. What's it going to be called? Moore Park. Okay, we will have. So then theoretically, we're going to have 2 more parks and 3 more arenas. So there'll be no more stadiums in the league again. Will just be more parks and more arenas. Lots of parks, lots of arenas. Okay. The job's the main reason I'm not on much hour. Ah, fair enough. Fair enough. Is it just long hours, I guess? Or just you're very tired after you finished? Okay. Go. Yes, we all are, Black Arrow. It's good to hear it's going well. Right. think Martin gets his new contract and gave a shit performance in the final to celebrate. Okay, here we go. Bala up next, though. How many games do we have? We've got Bala, ABBA, Banger, Ridwin. We've got 4 games. My goodness, lots of games before the thing. Finish at 10 p.m. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense that it's a late one. I see. So I'm tired the day after. Yeah, no, I get that. But at least you're enjoying it, which is good. Or it's going well, at least. Difference between going well and enjoying, like. Okay. Let's see. Good stuff. And on the Thursday, it's too late to get on. Yeah, no, I get you. Makes sense. Well, so how are you here today? Are you not working today or yesterday? Right, Bala up today. We fly through games now. It's crazy. Okay. Oh, yeah. Also, I saw the new Euros will be in England as well. So the 2308 Euros will be England. So, okay. I've realised with 2310 as... Oh, shit. We're going to be... 2310 is going to be bad, actually, I've just realised, because we've got a World Cup. Maybe we leave 2311. Because we'll have a World Cup mid us moving to a new club. And I'm going to be trying to figure out the new club. And a World Cup will be going on. You far off the world? Yes. Big Tens, we are. The World Cup... record got re-updated to 528 years. So we are, this is our 291st season. So about 237 years off, something like that. Something crazy. Monday, Thursday, Friday. I'm just a bit more used to it. Okay, yeah. Although I still draw like 6-all. Kitchen, my goals conceded have dropped a bit. That's good. I still draw 6-all, Jesus. Right, okay. Re-signed, starting, somewhere in the mud. V2 starting, Merlot starting. We need a Campo. We want Domingo Diaz. We want Sebastião to start. We want Ronaldinho. We want Bruno Martin. We want Luis Carlos. So pretty much this is how I'm doing it at the moment. I completely rotate. Like we basically have 2 11s at the moment, which is pretty cool. Bullshit record. It is, yes. To be fair, the Euros after next IRL is probably going to be UK. It is the 2028 because we're pretty much just off the fact that no one wants to host. The only reason we're getting it is because no one else is going to host it, so we get it by default, which is hilarious. Because I know they don't want to give it to us because of what happened at the finals last time. Menon or Wardo, but a strike on the bench rather than you. Okay, good stuff. To be fair, he might try and beat it on the 22 save, or so he hinted at. He's like almost 100 years in. Jesus Christ. Again, I wonder how far I'll take it that time. So we all know that I probably, like, the world record is going to get beat before I get to it. Like, we all know that. Like, it's about the journey, not the destination. Like, if we really wanted to break the record, we wouldn't be here. We'd be in Iceland. We'd be in India. We would be playing like comms only. I wouldn't be talking. We'd just be sitting here doing nothing, like watching Processor Simulator. So we know, but we don't know the mystery. Maybe I'll suddenly get really fast at playing FM. Although I'm taking his bait, I'm speeding my way to it. Go for it, Bat. Duck God, go for it. Although I'm taking his bait. I'm not taking his bait. Oh, okay, I get you. They don't want to give it to England after the last year's final, and the others wouldn't get it by themselves, so this was the best way. Yeah, that's true. But won't the final be at Wembley anyway? Like, it's going to go to Wembley, surely. Unless it goes to, like, Hampden or a Millennium Stadium, but I wouldn't think it would do. Though ironically, the finals probably... Yeah, exactly. So that's the same issue comes back again. One of the big issues they had with it is they put the final on at 6 p.m. on a Saturday afternoon. Like, what is going on? Why would you put it on at 6 p.m.? You're just giving everyone all day to drink. Like, at least have it on at like 2 or 3 p.m. Like, Jesus Christ. Hey, I play comms only or have it from... Oh, no. I'm not saying, like, that's a bad thing, Nizzy. I'm just saying that comms only isn't the most conducive to streaming, I'd say. Like, there's nothing really to look at, really, is there? There's just a little bar at the bottom with the comms. Like, I probably wouldn't. You guys wouldn't be watching me if I was doing that, because I'd just be sitting here watching the ticker down the bottom, going, okay, we scored again. Oh, we scored again, which is kind of what we do now. But at least you get to see the visuals with the 2D. You get to see dots run around this time. I'm not going to break it until you do. No, why is that, God? Just so you can break it straight after. I'm just going to go to 1K and tweet about atting Pavel on it. More arena. Yes, we're in the more stadium at the moment, but more park is coming. Especially considering Old Trafford isn't available for the Euros. Why is it not? Is it because they're fixing it? Or is it just not up to standard at the moment? Because I know it's quite old, and the United fans always complain about it breaking and falling apart and stuff like that. Campo, Diaz, back to Catanillo, Ronaldinho, shot blocked. But we got a Campo with an early goal, which is nice. Just wide. We are very much on top against BRB. No worries, Darkgod, no worries. But yeah, this is kind of how I had things with Haverfordwest, where you have an A team and you have a B team, and pretty much you have 2 11s and you just rotate between games. Like, the big games you play the A team, and the shit game, like the small teams you play the B team. They didn't put it down. The Etihad is the Manchester one. Controversial. Probably the most full the Etihad will be. But very controversial that is. Didn't think so anyway. Yeah, okay. Interesting. Okay, Ronaldinho to Merlo. To Diaz. Balls it back to Merlo. Catanillo. Ronaldinho. Carlos. Oh, lovely goal, Carlos. He's been a real nice development, actually, Luis Carlos. He, obviously, we brought him back from loan, obviously, when we had that left-back situation, and he's been developing very, very well, actually. Only 20 years old. We brought him back on loan from that Vittorio Guimaraes loan mid-season. Played him a few times, and he's really sort of coming on now, which is very nice to see. I'm surprised Levi hasn't tried to insist the finals at Spurs Stadium. Yeah, I know I don't think he can, but like he'd be all over that, wouldn't he? Wilmot into Diego. To Marcel. Okay, tackled on Ocampo. We'll try and counter. Martin coming forward now. Martin on the ball. Off to Sebastião. And Sebastião from range. That's 3-0. And the B team is very good now. Because now it's not weighed down by the smaller sides. Old Trafford is a shithole. Went like 15 years back and it was falling apart then. And would practically sit on the lap of the person next to you. Not like Spurs ground or the Emirates. TNS knocked out. Oh, of Europe. Shit. Who did they get knocked out by? Was it like fucking the Luxembourg team? I did hear it wasn't doing too well. Let's have a look. TNS. Swift. Fuck. Swift Esperange. Oh my god. Swift Esperange. They are from... Where are they from? Luxembourg. Yeah, the Luxembourg team. Fucking hell, TNS. Shocking. Shocking from them. Okay. My goodness me. 3-2 loss. Wow. Pat Hamilton injured for them. Yes, that's very poor from them. Very, very poor. Campo. Bisguerra. Oh, Bisguerra. At this point, it's probably cheaper to build a new stadium than do up Old Trafford. Probably. That probably is the thing. But also, it's one of those that you can't... Like, it's Old Trafford, really. It's one of those... like, you're in a bit of a tough situation where you it's this old stadium. Oh my goodness. Martin makes it 4. It's kind of the same with like Anfield and stuff. It's like it costs so much probably to fix it, but like due to the associations and the history of the old stadiums, you can't really knock it down or like build a new one. It's one of those ones. Also, Ajax is in signing Maatsen. I don't think we're going to let him leave now, Ard, to be honest. From what Pochettino said, Maatsen is staying with the team, it seems. And going to be playing further forward, interesting, not left back. He's been playing like right wing. He's been playing all across the front line and left back as well. So I don't think he's going to leave now because we're looking to sell Cucurella and we're looking at loaning Lewis Hall. So the only backup left back would be Maatsen. So I think Maatsen is definitely going to be staying this year. It seems like Poch likes the look of him quite a lot. And there's Diaz with the goal. You'll love to see it. Also, save what you want to say. I got ads. Ah, okay. Well, there is an ad. But then they don't really have anywhere to go. Etihad isn't big enough, really, and they won't move to Wembley, probably. Yeah, they wouldn't move to the Etihad. Yeah, well, no, what they do, yeah, I don't know. I guess maybe, well, you'd probably have to do it standard at a time, wouldn't you? You'd have to just knock down, you'd have to like renovate one stand at a time and do it in the summer, and then like just close some of the stands off. Why about is in FM when you come in for a player and then 30, oh yeah, it's the worst, especially in a transfer window. It's the worst time to go for a player. Right. Let's mark up. They got some new players on. Okay. There you go. Good. All right, add to it. Okay, yes, Maatsen. I don't think we're going to sell or loan Maatsen, Ard. From what I've seen in pre-season, from what Poch has said, he seems to very much like Maatsen a lot. And he's been playing him all over the place. Left back, right wing, left wing. He seems like he likes him a lot. And especially after the new news that came out today, that we're looking at selling Cucurella or looking for offers for him, and we're going to be loaning Lewis Hall out, then the only left backs we've got is Chilwell and Maatsen. So I don't expect Maatsen to leave this year unless something majorly changes. I expect him to be in the first team this year because Poch seems to have taken quite a big liking to him. It'd be the longest renovation ever, probably. Another 7-year contract. Yeah, Leslie Ogachukwu. He looks really good. He'll probably be off to Strasbourg. This is how you do it. You sign your players up, you send them to Strasbourg. If they're good enough, you bring them into the first team. If they're not, you sell them on for like sometimes profit, sometimes not. It's the Barry method, lads. Like, you sign enough players, you're gonna get some gems. Like, and Leslie Ogachukwu, like, I follow a good few people, and they were talking about him a lot before you even linked to him, being like, he's a good option for DM. Like, he's only like 19, and he's a very decent option, so happy to see him come in. But yeah, pick up Leslie. What a name as well. Leslie Ogachukwu. It'll be like another Dave. It'll just be called Leslie, probably. But we'll see how he goes with us. I know the intention was probably loan him out, but we'll see if he actually comes into the squad. And Jackson and Nkunku, they both are, yes. It's Jackson, like only 30 million, fantastic. He looked incredible pre-season. Maatsen's looked good. All of the youngsters have looked good, and then you look at Cucurella, Sterling, and fucking Kepa. They all look terrible. Who would have thought the older players and big signings from last year look terrible, while the youngsters actually want some of it? Talking of transfers, Liverpool need more CMs. Aren't you? You're looking at some Brazilian centre mid, and you're looking at Lavia at the moment. Although apparently you might be priced out of Lavia. You don't want to go as high as Southampton want, which is kind of mental. Andre, yes, Andre. I saw those links today, which is interesting. We keep getting rid of them and not buying anyone. That sounds like Chelsea. Well, at least they're centre mid options. But Andre Santos looks to be staying on loan this season, and Andre Santos has looked good for us in pre-season as well, which is good. I know Cassidy is probably going to go out on loan, so it'd be interesting to see. Although we've been linked with Vlahovic, and that looks awful. I don't want Vlahovic at all, especially like even a swap deal with like Juventus. Like, no, thank you. And they want a swap deal, but also want 40 million euros, which is kind of ridiculous, but. Fabinho Fabinho left as well, didn't he? Fabinho, Henderson, lost a lot of midfielders. And you were looking also like Liverpool were looking for a midfielder for a while anyway. But it's kind of like us. We've been looking for a DM for fucking since Matic. Right, good win there. A 5-0 win. Nothing really happening, but okay. Let's see. Anything going on? Diaz leaves good stuff. So I don't know why. Trent Alexander became vice captain. It should have been Robbo or Ali. Allison. Yeah, I don't know why Trent. That's an interesting one. I definitely say Allison. I feel like Robertson probably gets phased out, especially in the new formation. Because I know you were looking at Colwill as your left centre back, and I don't know. I don't feel Robertson. From what I've seen from Twitter Liverpool fans that I follow, they're saying Robertson doesn't really fit in as much anymore because he can't invert as well at left wing back, and he's not as good at left centre back as others. But. I seen We Spurs linked with Deeney yesterday. Thought it was August, not April. You mean Troy Deeney? What? Is he playing? I thought maybe he's a coach now. Is he still? Troy Deeney still playing football? Cesc, Matic, Kante. Oh mate, that was the year where like the Mourinho year where he came in. and like the fucking Cesc and Costa signings, it was just like we won the league already that first season, first game of the season. Like everyone knew it was incredible. The very one, Brum, I think. What? Why? Why would Spurs be interested in Troy Deeney? What's going on? TA can't lead himself in defence, let alone in... Yeah, that's a very odd one, to be honest. I have seen... Looks like Reece James is going to be captain, which I like a good amount. And apparently, I think it's looking like either Reece is captain and Silva is vice captain. Which is good because probably I assume Thiago Silva won't be playing as much this year, so it'll kind of just be Reece captain most of the time. And I think also there's talk of Chilwell being a vice captain, which is nice because they seem like leaders, man. They seem like leaders, which is good. Okay, Coutinho. He's getting a big pay rise to be fair, but he's kind of broken out of nowhere. 61k. There we go. The Conte year, Hazard, Costa, Willian. Oh yeah, that was it was the switch to the back three. Wasn't it? VVD has 2 or 3 years at most. Yeah, that'd be interesting. That's a very odd one, that is. But it was obviously Chelsea and Pochettino already Premier League winners, summer Premier League winners, but still winning a pre-season trophies. Yeah. They mean something now, don't they? That Chelsea's won one. But no, it was so funny to see the trophy list. They just don't care. They're just like, oh yeah, whatever. So we've had 2 perma captains in 20 years. This could end badly. Ooh, yeah, I guess so. Hello, Jordan. Have you ever been to Barry? No. Hilariously, I've never been to Wales. I've never been to Wales at all. I've never been to Scotland either. But I've been managing in Wales for 291 years in this save. So yeah. So did we. Put it next to the Audi Cup. Oh yes, you got. What was it? What was it called? The Tiger Cup or something? The Singaporean Tiger Cup or something like that. Here we go. The first knockout round draw. You sound like a desperate Spurs fan. I know. This is what 1 year of 12th place, what it does to a man. Right. We are a first seed, of course. Club Bruges. Who can we get? We can get Ajax, Porto, Galatasaray, Köln, PSV, Real Madrid, or Benfica. Jesus Christ. You don't want Benfica. Well, we can't get Real Madrid because they were in our group. So you just don't want Benfica, basically. Gerrard became captain in 2003 and Hendo in 2015. Damn. Okay. Yeah. Well, I guess that was like Chelsea for like. Well, Terry was just captain forever, wasn't he? But let's see. Port Talbot face FC Ish. Okay, Wales versus France. Galatasaray faced Lido. Okay, Turkey. Wales. We got Köln. Okay. Not a well, German champions, I guess, but nice easy one for us, I guess there. Ajax will face Bayern, PSV, AC Milan, Real Madrid, Lille, Porto, Club Bruges, and Benfica, Lyon. Okay, nice. Not too bad. Good stuff. Okay, let's see. I've got Aberystwyth up next. Let's go. Let's go. Good stuff. What year was it? Who would... There we go. Okay, good. No, never mind. Right. Joe Gomez is now our longest serving player, not including time in the youth team. Yeah, well, we're in a similar situation, Black Arrow, where I think Kepa is our longest serving player, not including youth people, which is kind of fucking ridiculous, isn't it? Oh, God. Not good. I think Arsenal second was a flash in the pan season. I expect them to come like 8th now. It'd be very interesting to see how things that they do this year, honestly. Saying Arsenal 8th is like saying City outside the top 4 right now. Hello, Eldon. Hello, how are you? Spurs will finish higher, in my opinion. Ooh, fighting words. It's interesting because it feels like a lot of people have been having quite bad pre-seasons. Like, Man City's has been kind of meh. Man United have not had a good pre-season, it seems. Liverpool, I haven't really seen much, but they've been playing like German second division sides, which is interesting. Because I know like you went to Germany for a bit instead of going to like America or Asia or something, but it's like, is that... I don't know. Is the competition level? Chelsea have had a good preseason. We've had a good preseason on that, but I don't know about Arsenal. So Arsenal's been okay. I think top 8 is going to be hellish either way. This year feels mega close. It does. I feel like it's there's a lot of teams fighting for that position. He joined in like 2015. It doesn't really feel that the same with Kepa. You can at pre-seasons, in my opinion, wait until the first 2 games of the Prem to decide. I know you can never look at them, but at the same time, I think a pre-season can definitely affect your momentum. Look at Chelsea's pre-season last year. We were fucking shocking. And everyone knew it was bad. And you can tell when the bad vibes will continue through. And you're definitely seeing that currently at United. Remember, like, the Dortmund loss. They know they beat Arsenal, but then, like, Onana's already screaming at Maguire and stuff. And there's a bit of tension already, I feel, with United at least. But I think, obviously, that you have to wait until the end of the transfer window. Because who knows who's going to sign where, blah, 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 blah. But I do think there is indications at least of what's to come based off of that. So we'll have to wait and see. Spurs are screwed if Kane goes. Yeah, Kane going, that does seem like it's getting closer and getting a bit more movement behind it, isn't it? With Thingamajig in talks, Bayern in talks. Hello, Diego, man. How's it going? Going well. We just won the Club World Cup, which is decent. Just getting funds from far continents and getting players fit. Arsenal been on and off. New players are throwing them off tactically, but I don't think it means death. That's expected. It's a 4-year difference from him to Hendo. Kai, Rice, Timbers, Rossard, and New Roy. So it's a reason many clubs aren't a guarantee this. I don't know why Maguire's sticking around fighting a losing battle. I don't know. I guess one of those things is where you're trying to, you believe in yourself and you believe you can turn it around. But I just think Ten Hag hates him, basically, so we'll always blame him. I think he probably does need to leave for the better of his career. He'll probably go to, like, if he goes to, like, West Ham or, like, a mid-table club, he'd probably bang again. It's just the stuff in Man United became too much of a meme, and people, like, have already made their decisions up about him. Like, I honestly think he'd do very, very well in a back 3 somewhere. I think he could go to Spurs and do well in a back 3. Like, the central of that back 3 would be pretty decent. He has a certain game to him, and when he's on his game, he's good. He's sort of, this narrative's formed, and it's very hard to beat those narratives. I missed the World Cup stream. Who won it? Oh, no worries, Diego. I will show you. Let's have a look. Probably because of an ego. I don't know. It doesn't seem like he's got that big of an ego. Apparently, Levi wants a buyback clause if he goes, which lolled. Kane! My God. So, Argentina beat the hosts and holders Germany in the final 2-2. Well, on penalties after a 2-2 draw. So, oh my God, I didn't even realize they were both in the same group where Argentina lost to Germany. We also saw England, Kuwait go through, Italy, Qatar go through, Spain, Switzerland, Portugal, Ivory Coast, USA and Ukraine with Belgium going out, and also Brazil going out in the groups as Saudi Arabia top their group. Russia and Netherlands go through there as well. Knockout round, we saw basically no upsets, sadly. Remember when Barca sold Romeo to Chelsea with a buyback clause? Yeah, I get it sometimes, but like, Jesus. He'd be right on the left of a back 3 to him as well. That's where he mostly plays for England. I don't think Kane leaving would be horrible. Kane is a very deep line forward type of player, brilliant ball pressure. Richarlison's been getting a lot of play actually in pre-season. It seems he could see if he steps up from off the shoulder. Yeah, it'd be very interesting to see with Onge and Richarlison and all that. He's back there. I now believe he's gone back a few. He has gone back there. Yeah, he is. That is hilarious. But yeah, Germany beat Kuwait, Argentina knocked out England, Italy beat Switzerland, Spain beat Qatar. Portugal, USA beat Ivory Coast, the only small team to get through, and Netherlands beat Saudi Arabia. Literally every big team won there, sadly. Quarterfinals, Germany beat Spain, Argentina beat Italy, France went out to beat Portugal, and Netherlands beat USA. And then the semis, Germany beat Netherlands, Argentina beat France, and then the final. Netherlands came third, but Argentina won in the finals on pens. Lovely. Second half hat-trick for Richie in Singapore. It's his time. To be fair, they were playing like Singaporean like Lions or 11, wasn't it? I guess he's getting a lot of play because they're prepping for a Kane exit. Yeah, probably. Even if they say we need to keep him for UCL chances, Richarlison will score 15 plus this year, Maury. You can screenshot that. As long as he plays, he will score this year. We'll see. Hopefully, that'll be interesting to see. Oh, by the way, MMM, you'll have to see it. Maybe we should put a bet down. A Vingbut bet right now. But yeah, the thing about Arsenal, I think though, is like Absolutely hilarious signing Havertz and trying to force him into play a centre mid role. Like, as a Chelsea fan, I've seen him play centre mid. I've seen him play striker. I've seen him play on the right wing. I've seen him play on the left wing. He just, oh, by the way, MMM with another goal. You love to see it. It's just, he ain't built for the Prem. And trying to force him to work like Arteta's going to try and force him in midfield, it just, I don't know. And it's going to limit Rice. Because what it seems like he wants to do is have Rice sitting and then Havertz and Odegaard as your 8s. Rice is incredible as a box-to-box midfielder, but with them two, he's always going to have to stay back. So you're limiting Rice by trying to force like Havertz in there. Like what? Like I don't know. It's crazy in my opinion. I feel like you give Rice more license, then you have another more defensive midfielder. But I don't know. We'll see. I've only won so many trophies with Barry. Champions League first qualifying draw soon. Oh, let's see. It'll be interesting to see. Even they say we need to keep. Yeah. But even if they have the best Europe campaign, you won't make more prize money than you would sell him. That's true. They should sell him. He goes for an next. Yeah, they should. They have to sell him. He's not going to sign a new contract, is he? Cash in now. You've got to cash in. It's better to sell and buy a few players. Exactly. Although remember when they did that with the Bale money? Maybe buy a bit better than that last time. However, it looks very undercooked. Arteta's coach the likes of Xhaka to play there, so I don't know. Oh, Poggia. Elder, I think I prefer Rice left centre mid and part. Yeah, no, he would be better there because he's a much better player than Havertz. He'd be so much better than there, and it'll be interesting to see how long Arteta realizes for that because Havertz just like I've watched Havertz for many years now as a Chelsea fan, and he just ain't that. He would smash it in the Bundesliga, but not in the Premier. He's just not that kind of player. He just doesn't have that. I don't know, man. And I don't think it's going to come as well. He's one of those players that just... There's a reason why Chelsea fans were celebrating selling him for 65 million. We never thought we'd get that kind of money. You can press the ball with Rice, it seems like. We couldn't get out of midfield with Rice against United. But again, it could be a tactical awareness thing. I don't know. I don't know. Eriksen was the only quality signing from that. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Like, what was he supposed to do, especially after Eriksen went? Everyone complains about Kane sitting so deep, but then ignore the fact that he's the only one. He got the ball and got the chances. Yeah, that's the problem with Kane, though. Like, it's the problem with Kane, especially, but it's because of his time with Spurs. He's a worse player for England because he plays hero ball all the time and like drops deep all the time because that's what he does with Spurs. But he doesn't have to do that with England because you actually have better players to support him. But he's still trying to do. Oh, I need to win it all myself. I need to do it all myself. It's kind of what like it's where you're constantly like, I have to do it all. So, but then it is detriment to the team. By the way, MMM has a hat trick. You love to see it. Kane is so good, he can somehow manage to 15 assists and score 20. Yeah, no, it's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. Like, it's incredible what he does. Incredible. But, like, he needs to focus on just being a striker for England because we've got players in midfield that can support him. Spurs falling apart. Kane is a serial bottler. Also very true. Did miss that penalty. The only thing he's good at. By the way, that's 5-0. We're smashing Aberystwyth here, by the way. You love to see it. With club and country. He did miss that penalty versus France. The one thing he's good at. Kane isn't necessarily just too loyal to a club. He is a bit of a bottler, though. He isn't the best in finals, to be fair. He's got a pretty poor record in finals, actually. From what I remember. I think there was some stat, and he's only got, like, they don't get to too many finals anyway. Oh, Borbos. We are smashing Aberystwyth, by the way. Like, absolutely destroying him. That's why it works so well with Rashford and Sterling with him for England. They would run ahead of him. Yeah, that's true. I think he could be a Ballon d'Or contender if he just didn't play for Tottenham. Probably. It'll be interesting to see if he does go to Bayern, like, what his stats are like in the Bundesliga. Because it will be very interesting. He's English, though. Michael Owen won a Ballon d'Or. David Beckham. Lampard came second. David Beckham came second. Like, I know, like, they've done it before. Went to City before the Haaland transfer, he would have scored. Oh, yeah, if he went... Yeah, exactly. It'd be interesting, though, because... Interesting him going to Bayern, because I feel like the Bundesliga is a very open league. Like, the defenses are so high in terms of line that you can just run over the top. But Kane isn't that kind of player anymore. 7-0, by the way. Absolutely smashing it. Kane, when he sees Bayern trophy cabinet, what is this? England player have next to no chance of winning the Ballon d'Or. I don't know. I feel like maybe recently, but I feel like in the future they will, like Bellingham or someone like that. But we'll have to see. If Lewis could score 40, so can Kane. Probably, yeah, that's true. it will be interesting to see how, if he goes to the Bundesliga, how he does. What I don't get is how he managed to get 30 goals. Yeah, no, that is the ridiculous part. Like, if you actually look at Spurs and Chelsea last year, the difference between Spurs and Chelsea was Kane. If you had Kane on Chelsea, I can guarantee you Chelsea would have been where Spurs were, and Spurs would have been where Chelsea were, because Spurs didn't have anything bar Kane's goals. Like, they had a good few issues as we did. We just didn't have anyone that could score. We had, I think, the 5th best defense in the league. We just couldn't score for shit. Like, yeah. Kane can smash it from outside the box. And by the way, he scored again. It's 8-0. I'm not even doing anything anymore. Smash from outside the box. And with the wingers that Bayern have, will get top assists too. Yeah, that's true. If you get 30 for Spurs, you can get 40 for Bayern. True. Although you got Tuchel is trying to destroy Bayern, it seems, as well. Just trying to get rid of Mattis Tell. Well, trying to get rid of the future, I guess, of Bayern, but nearly bottled them at Bundesliga as well, which is hilarious. Okay, well, to be fair, Dortmund did that. Dortmund serial bottlers as well. If he was at Chelsea, he wouldn't have scored that many, though, because he has a Chelsea striker. That's true. That is the ultimate test for a striker. Like, honestly, if you're a striker and you've completed everything in football, you need to come to Chelsea, because the Chelsea striker curse is like, that kind of shows. That's why I always think Tammy Abraham is extremely underrated, because he beat the Chelsea striker curse. He got 15 non-penalty goals under Lampard. Like, first season for Chelsea, 15 non-pen goals as a striker at like 23. That's ridiculous. No one got that. Havertz didn't get that. Werner didn't get it. No striker since have got that. Abraham's still in sensation. He is, but I feel like he's been very underrated now, and I think he didn't have the best of years last year with Roma, but he did have a good few injuries as well. But I think he's definitely underrated, especially now he's in the Serie A. Yeah, but with Bayern, they just buy everyone else's good players. That's extremely true. That is extremely true. We just won 8-0, by the way. Just smashed ABBA. Spurs have had nothing to bottle recently. What Europe? If the ban on Chelsea's transfer ban was never lifted, they would have been better off. Honestly, probably, we would be better off. Like, the products we get out of Cobham, man, they're ridiculous. Like, it's some of the players that come out are just ridiculously good. Like, we theoretically could have had, like, you have a back, like, the goalkeeper might be not the best, because you got, like, who do we have now? No one really. Oh, what's his name? Nathan Baxter is in goal. Reece James, Levy Colwill, Tomori, Guehi, Maatsen and Hall. Centre mids. Well, you could put Hall in centre mid. You have Charlie Webster. You like Tammy Abraham up top. You had Musiala. Like, it's a ridiculous academy. Like, to be honest. Hall is incredibly good. He was our best player the second half, like the last year, and he played like 4 games. Every time he played, you were like, oh my God, he's incredible. Apparently he's getting a loan this year, which is, thank God. I thought we were going to sell him for some reason, but get him a loan to a Premier League or a Championship club. Get him like 30 games under his season, and then he'll come back incredible next year. Arsenal have bottled more than Spurs recently. Felt like everyone forgot the Arsenal bottle after Dortmund. I think everyone's just forgotten both of them, to be fair. Kepa was pre-transfer ban, sadly. I'm just saying, I was just talking about like full, just random players that came through our, like if it was a team full of academy graduates. Yeah, I love Hall. I really hope he has a good loan, does well this year. We'll see how he does. If I was a Championship fan, I'd be, yeah. I don't know if Chelsea want him to go to Premier League though, because I think he's good enough. He is good enough for a Premier League loan. Yeah, I'd be taking him every day of the week. Oh, the Championship okay, Euros qualifiers here. Interesting. Obviously, it's in England, so no England in the qualifying. Any interesting groups? Wales with Ukraine. Spain with Sweden. Netherlands. Any big teams versus each other? France, Croatia, Germany. Oh, poor Norway and Scotland. Though you maybe should have got a transfer ban after that. Why is there a football stadium called Kids Growth Athletic? Sorry, what? Kids Growth Athletic? Who's that? Whose stadium's called Kids Grove Athletic? There's a Cadbury Athletic Football Club. Why not Kids Grove? Why should we got a transfer ban after the thing? Like, if I'm on Luton, get Hall on loan, suddenly you're better. I don't think Chelsea would let him go to Luton, though, because I don't know. I don't think they want him to play Luton's. I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. Especially if you're a big club, I feel like you'd rather your your player go to a top championship club rather than a bottom Premier League club, because the style of play is what is more similar potentially to what you're hoping they come into the Premier League with. So like you say like, well, Maatsen playing for Burnley all year was really good because he was playing in a team that was dominating the ball and playing good possession football. But then if you, like, who did we send to, like, if you send someone to, like, Luton, they're going to be playing defensive football the whole season. You're like, well, you don't really want that, maybe. 80 odd mil for Kepa. Oh, yeah, that does deserve a transfer ban completely. 100%. It deserved. We should never be allowed to sign another transfer again with 80 million on Kepa. Plus confidence. Exactly, yeah. The environment's a lot nicer. You're winning as well, getting those trophies, getting that hunger to win. Compared to somewhere like if you go to Luton or you go Sheffield United maybe this year, and it's just like doomed the entire year. Like we can barely struggle to win like 5-6 games. Well, I guess like 6 to 9 games. Like it's just just send young strikers to a club where they don't score goals. That are really prepping for Chelsea. Oh god, it depends on the type of player. If you're sending a defender, you might want to spend them. True. That is true. Although I guess it depends though, because you kind of want your defender to play for a high possession team if you're a high possession team. So like Manchester United, the reason why Maguire and Manchester United didn't work out so well is because Maguire is a good player playing in a defensive team, clearing footballs off his own 18-yard line box and just sitting and heading balls and winning and doing really well. He's not the defender to be playing on the halfway line with a whole lot of possession. That's not the player he is, which is what Man United are, which is why it didn't work out for them. So maybe you actually want your defender to go to a high possession team as well, so he gets used to playing further up the pitch and with lots of space behind him and all that sort of stuff. So, like, I don't know. I feel like a high championship loan sometimes is more valuable than a Premier League. And I also think the championship is one of the best proving grounds for Premier League anyway. It seems at the moment, at least, if you want good players that can adapt to the Premier League, you sign from the French League and you sign from the Championship. Those are the two places you sign from at the moment. Because Serie A doesn't seem to work. La Liga doesn't work. And the Bundesliga, especially Bundesliga attackers, I've been burnt way too many times with Bundesliga attackers, and it's just those two places seem like the proving ground, like the best places to get Premier League ready players. Maguire's a good example of a no-nonsense centre-back. You just get between a player and go, yeah, exactly, and it works. He's an incredible player. He was worth 80 million to Leicester when he was playing for them, but not now. For United, he's not the Bundesliga attackers. Haaland, look, that doesn't count. Haaland doesn't count. Haaland is fucking Haaland. He's a genetic freak. Like he's ridiculous. But like I'm talking about Havertz, Werner, like players that just they smashed in the Bundesliga, and because they have so much space around them, because the Bundesliga has such high lines, and they don't. If you watch the Bundesliga, they don't believe in defending. It's just pure attack. So and a lot of them just don't work when they come to the Premier League, when there's teams sitting back and sitting in. Haaland is a complete abnormality, basically. So I don't like, yeah, he doesn't have. I thought Werner was good, just unlucky. He has fantastic movement, Werner. I will give him that. But his finishing was shocking for a striker. Like, you can't miss that many and be a striker, really. 8 offsides and 50. Yeah, with that new offside goal, Werner would be fucking Ballon d'Or worthy, man. Like, imagine. Ugh. Should be illegal putting De Bruyne and Haaland in the same team. It feels like someone cheating at FIFA. Hello, Roberta. How's it going, man? How are you? Football Club Budnokost, Puerto Rico, Montenegro. Oh, okay. Maguire only works in a low block defense because he can't run anytime he has to play higher up. He's been put. Yeah, exactly. He works in when Leicester were playing that 3-back. He works really well. He works with defensive teams. He's not. I don't think he's top 6. He might work at Tottenham in a back 3. He's really good in a back 3, I think, because he's got the support of the 2 centre backs for him. But he won't work in a back 2 midfield, like possession dominant team. That's just how it goes. And Man United really should have like known that and looked at that before they signed him for 80 million. But you know, okay, we're making changes. You need low block or Kyle Walker. True. Domingo Diaz. Different players are built for different roles. Well, apparently that's not breaking news to certain football clubs. They don't look at that. They just go, oh, we just signed this guy. Right. Catanillo's still in there, so we will bring in It's just that teams that play that kind of football are mid to lower league table teams. Yeah, exactly. Well, sometimes you can find bigger, higher teams up like that. Mourinho, Tottenham. Oh, imagine Maguire, Mourinho, Tottenham. My goodness. To be fair, Maguire at Tuchel, Chelsea would have actually probably actually banged. To be completely, there was talk of it at one point because I think it would have actually worked, but you never know. Okay. Is it the team I want? I think so. He was decent the first couple of seasons. It was more after they changed the system to fit Ronaldo that. Well, yeah, exactly. Yeah, they did all go to shit, didn't it? I think if I was a manager in the Championship right now, I'd prevent relegation. I would prevent relegation for any club. If I was a manager in the Championship right now, just signing the right players on loan from the Premier League. I'm gonna go for tonight. Need to wake up. Oh, no worries, Ard. No worries. Good luck waking up tomorrow. Unlucky. Right, let's mark up everybody. Go. Okay, good. Ronaldo fucked everyone. He really did. He really did. Like, he also fucked Solskjaer up. I think Solskjaer probably would have stayed at United for another couple seasons the way they were going. He had him in second. He had him playing really well. And then Ronaldo comes in and completely fucked up the entire game plan for them. Like, he really did. Because they got scared because Man City bought. Like, hilariously, Man City did just bait United into ruining their own season. Genuinely, by going, oh yeah, we'll go sign Ronaldo. And then Man United went, oh fuck, we can't have that. We'll look bad, so we have to go sign him. And then they had to play him. And it just fucked all that. Because they were incredible under Erle, by the way. Erle? Not Erle. Ola. Sorry, that's my Swedish coming out. Erle instead of Ola. Solskjaer. Basically, yeah, but just teaching your team how to defend and resist a press is usually enough to avoid relegation. Yeah. It was Ferguson's fault, apparently. Was he the one that made them sign him? That's the problem with United as well, I guess, in a little bit, is that they still, like, Ferguson's still around and still affecting things a little bit. You need to just cut a little bit, but there's a lot of stuff that went wrong with United. But I'm happy. I wish United get relegated, honestly. Like, there's nothing but pain they are. Speaking of Ferguson, Everton Ferguson's ridiculous, man. Oh. He was a striker I would want at Chelsea, but we can't do fucking any deals with Brighton, man. They're the fucking worst. Chelsea and Brighton, man. Oh, remember, mate? Yeah, he's ridiculously good. Ridiculously good, he is. He pressured the board and called for Ronaldo. Not even consider signing for City. Damn. Everyone says Maguire's leadership was a big problem, but where the fuck was everyone else? Bruno De Gea. Oh yeah, Bruno's one of the worst leaders possible. Like, him being captain is awful. De Gea, yeah. And the reason he didn't lose it, yeah. He does not play enough. He needs to play. Yeah, no, I don't know. Why isn't he playing every game at the moment? It was kind of like, I guess, a little bit with Colwill. Like, Colwill didn't play every game for Brighton as well, and I feel like he probably could have. But I guess he is a lone player at one point. But yeah, I feel like Fergus should be starting every game. He was ridiculous. I'm so confused why Bruno's captain. Yeah, he's not a good captain material. Like, especially, what was it? When they were losing by a lot and he's captain, he was just like wanting to come off. Like, it's just like, Jesus. I get Bruno as like a good player. He's a good, like, a goal assist machine, but he's just, I hate him as a person, as a character. He's awful. One of the worst, just like, personalities about. Like, he just, yeah. There's no one else in that team captain worthy now. Let me think. United. Who would be captain worthy? Casemiro? I don't know. Just because of his experience with Real Madrid, but I don't know what he's like with they should have stepped up if it wasn't good enough. Maguire got kind of abandoned. Oh yeah, he did. Yeah. Maguire's the scapegoat. He's a huge scapegoat. You know, they just put all their blame on him. Like, Casemiro would have been a better captain, not Varane. Rashford, honestly, yeah, no, not Lisandro Martinez, man. Nah. Martinez is been. Oh, by the way, that was another goal. They found fucking Johnny Evans, actually. Johnny Evans, you know. Johnny Evans actually would be a better captain. I was watching the goal versus Dortmund, the third goal they conceded, and Johnny Evans is doing really well. And then Lisandro Martinez, he's just pointing at people, not actually defending, not helping Evans out. And then when the actual ball comes in, he's not in the right position as well. Like, Lisandro Martinez gets away with he's a terrible defender, I feel. He's not good, man. Would Johnny Evans really play though? I don't know. At this rate, he probably will. But sometimes you don't need your captain to play. Terry was captain for Chelsea in one of the seasons, and he played like 8 games. Johnny Evans is there on a summer camp visiting. I don't know. He might actually sign for them. You never know. Whereas as a youth coach, I see kids pointing and doing nothing. It's hard to explain to them that they won't. Yeah, exactly. You need to, like, there's so many players that do that. I'm just going to point and shout, and that absolves me of blame because I've pointed and I look good in like on the cameras when that doesn't do anything. Like, you need to make the move yourself, or yeah, it's there's certain players, Jorginho, who are point and shout players that, oh yeah, go do that. Well, you're not. Why aren't you doing that? Like, Sebastião. There we go. There's 3-0. You'll have to see it. They might actually sign him. Too fair. They need another. I wouldn't honestly. I always have a soft spot for Johnny Evans. Johnny Evans scored I think the League Cup winner versus United when I was playing with Southampton in like FM13. Evans will tick off another homegrown player. That's true. That is true. Another homegrown. I'm trying to think of other sort of captaincy material stuff. I honestly don't know though. That's the worrying thing for United, you know. Especially considering he doesn't trust Maguire. Yeah. Like, it's funny, they're signing Højlund, but, like, I don't know how he's going to fit in. And, like, they signed Onana, who's apparently good with his feet, but I don't know. It's just, I don't think he is good with his feet. I think it's just one of those sort of ones where people keep saying they're so good with their feet until everyone goes, oh, yeah, he is. I mean, is there actually evidence of that? But it looks like Ten Hag's just booting it long to the striker. Eriksen. Yeah, maybe Eriksen. Just because was he ever a vice captain at Tottenham? Oh my goodness! Oh, Carrieri, what a save! And defensive kids, they all just copy what the pros do. Remember my little cousin had a match. He scored a goal, was pointing at the back of his shirt. Funny, there was nothing at the back but a number. That is true. They are very, very easily influenced. So you got to make sure they're watching the right football, I guess. Onana feels very Mendy-esque, confident on the ball. I think he's confident on the ball, but I don't know if he's good. Like, everyone says he's really good at, like, playing out from the back. I remember in the final, he really fucked one up from the back, and he seems to just boot it on. Also, I fucking hated the whole, that they conceded that goal against Dortmund, and he, running, screaming over at Maguire, and I'm like, hold on. He was, like, I know he isn't the captain anymore, but he was the captain. You're the new signing. Like, what the fuck are you doing? And then he doesn't do it to anyone. Doesn't do it to Martinez. Doesn't do it to other people in the other goals. Or when it was his fault and he can't dive. And I'm like, that's fucking ridiculous. Like, you should, like, coming into a team and then doing it to a former captain. Not on at all. Trying to make himself, like, sort of good to the fans because, like, oh yeah, we all hate Maguire, so I'm going to do it too. I don't know. I didn't like that at all. It was nasty, I thought. Like, I know, like, goalkeepers have a go at defenders and all that, and they do it before, but that just the way he did it was just ugh. Same with putting their hands up for a corner tactic when the only tactic is just a whip. Yeah, no, everyone does that. I think it just makes you feel better, doesn't it? Put your hand up. Like, okay, we're on Santos here, one of the youngsters. If De Gea had been kicked, he'd have been a half decent shout for captaincy. But I don't know if De Gea is actually good captain material. He's just there for, it's just sort of length of time he's been there for, really. Right, we're doing all of our subs actually now. So I'm a fan, just look up the shit Barella and Lukaku did this last season. It was the funniest thing that ever. They just kept arguing. Lukaku's just, oh Jesus, man. I don't want to touch him with a fucking 10-foot barge pole, man. He's just, it would be funny if it wasn't my club that has to deal with him, man. He's just ridiculous. Like, I want to. He's burned bridges with pretty much every club he's ever been at, like, hasn't he, Lukaku? By the way, there's a goal. You'll have to see it. Like, if fucking, I think Everton fans don't like him the way he left them. United fans aren't happy with how he left them. Chelsea, of course, signs for Chelsea after having a good season at Inter. Immediately says he wants to go back to Inter. Cries about it until he does. Then suddenly, oh no, I want to go to Juventus. Oh, Juventus is off. Oh, Inter, will you take me back, please? Like, Jesus. Who would you rather have, Lukaku or Vlahovic? Neither. Jackson and Nkunku and Brozier. But if I had to pick, I guess Vlahovic just because he's younger and there's a potential of, like, oh, maybe he'll find the form he had when he was at Fiorentina, and then you have a bit more of a sell on for him. But Lukaku is just, I don't know, man. Lukaku just the dressing room fucking, like, toxicity with Lukaku around, man. I just don't want it. I guess give me Vlahovic, but. And you see they're saying Chelsea and Juventus are working for a swap deal. Yeah, no, I saw that. But then I saw Juventus want the swap deal plus 40 million euros. And I'm like, that's insane. Like, what are you talking about? By the way, There's another goal. It's 5-0. You'll have to see it. Closure's a very good player in a very subpar team right now. Maybe not after the World Cup. But no, the Belgian fans don't like him either because what he did in that disaster class. Like 5 big chances missed versus Morocco, was it? I've seen you ever play. It's very not good for them. Well, yeah, I don't know, though. I don't know. Vlahovic, like, I know he's I don't like his movement that much. I don't know. I just think I don't think we need him. We've got Jackson, we've got Nkunku, we've got Broja there. I think that can work. I love the idea of just stick with them and you go for Ivan Toney in January once his ban's over. I think that works. I think that's a good plan. But who knows? Poch really likes Vlahovic, and he's been pushing for him, so maybe we'll see the better of him. By the way, that's 6-0. You'll have to see it. Lukaku's like Maguire, however, Lukaku only plays well with one manager, Conte. he plays well when he has a fucking disciplinarian manager and fitness. Like Conte was a fitness guy, and just a huge disciplinarian. Lukaku, he's just a child the way he acts. I feel like he's never grown up. It's so weird. I just don't get it. Broja is good, didn't he get? He got a big. He's still recovering from the injury, sadly. He was really good and had a huge injury which really derailed him. Because I think if he wasn't injured last year, we'd have done a lot better just having him around. But sadly, yeah. And then sadly, that injury has also meant he hasn't been able to do preseason either, which has sort of dropped him below Nkunku and Jackson and stuff. Because I think Broja probably would have been within the top 2 for sort of fighting for that first team spot, but he was banging. He was doing really well. Yeah, he was doing well, and this injury's really derailed him. But hopefully he comes back better. We'll see. I don't know if there's talk of maybe a loan to West Ham or even a sale to West Ham. I don't want a sale, but maybe a loan could do him good. Get sort of a lot of first team football in him, but we'll see. Maguire only plays well with Southgate. There we go. 6-0 win. Lovely to see. And one more game before the new year. I mean, he was doing great at Leicester. He was doing great at Leicester as well. And at Hull. He was very good at Hull, I remember, as well. Because that's where Leicester got him from. Remember, fucking Hull had Maguire and Robertson. Like, sometimes you can get some very good players from relegated sides. Okay, let's see. Good stuff. Okay, cool. There we go. It is interesting. I'm very interested to see actually how Leicester and Southampton do in the Championship, because Leicester obviously they're signing some players, but Southampton are a very good young squad. I know they're probably going to lose Lavia, but like they got Bella Kotchap and they signed a lot of good youngsters, and I'm like, it'd be very interesting to see how they do. Haven't Liverpool basically built most of their side from relegated players? Southampton, it was Southampton and a few relegated players. Yeah, well, it's because they had Michael Edwards, as their like analytics driven sort of finding players. He was an incredible director of football, and now he's left them. And then the first person they sign afterwards is Darwin Nunez, and I know he's probably better than we showed last year, but it wasn't a kind of signing they would make before. He is really good, Fernandes, but I think Carrieri is better. So is Giuseppe. But like, you could definitely see it's a difference from what they had been signing, because they were trying to sign undervalued players cheaper, and then they develop them into world stars. So, okay, let's see. Good stuff. I think I should create a scouting team like the Brighton owners. They've got a good. They have a decent scouting system. Yeah, they do. Well, Chelsea have a good scouting system because we stole Joe Shields. Joe Shields is the one. He was the Southampton guy, and now he's gone to Chelsea. And he's the one picking out all these youngsters that we're signing. He's very decent, so which is nice. We're finally getting a bit of a scouting system together, and also the purchase of Strasbourg has been really good because you can just sign players for them, and then if they're good enough, they get sold on elsewhere, or they come to the Chelsea team. Or Nunez is scary in the new Liverpool team. I haven't been watching Liverpool too much. I did see he's been getting a few goals, but to be completely honest, you are playing German second division sides, so I would expect him to do well. Like, they're doing amazing in 2 countries with their scouting system. Yeah, well, they're getting a good few players, aren't they, Brian? But I think that's what Chelsea are trying to do. Is they're trying to avoid basically what like a lot of the big clubs do, is they just buy the player that the Brightons have bought. Like Brighton buy the players for like 10-20 million and then sell them on for 70 million to the big clubs. Chelsea trying to avoid that by buying the players for 10-20 million directly, and then you send them to Strasbourg, or they're trying to look at a team in Portugal, I think, to buy as well, and build the Man City model that Man City have got. We got goals, but the defense is still crap. Yeah, well, wasn't it like 4-4 with wasn't Carlisher? It was Greuther Fürth, wasn't it? Because I've got a few players from Greuther Fürth, like Amanda Sieb and stuff. Yeah. It'd be interesting to see how Liverpool do this year. Chelsea essentially been doing a reverse Brighton. Reverse Brighton, like signing the players for expensive. Okay, let's see. But I like the way the Chelsea are going. Like, getting Strasbourg, they're looking at the Portuguese, building a multi-club model, but also kind of trying to get what Brighton is, buying the players before they explode, basically. Don't understand how Premier League teams are allowed to do all this. Buy players with big money and sell them for cheap. Well, a few of them we have, but we haven't been doing too bad recently. Like, we had to have that massive clear out. But also, amortization means that we actually made a profit on a lot of them. We made a profit on Havertz, we made a profit on Kovacic. I think we made a profit on Pulisic as well, hilariously, because of amortization. That's the one that saves everything. Right, let's see. Sousa. Let's bring Sousa in. Domingo Diaz. Campo. Actually, I'm going to do this. This is the old method I used to do, is you play the players that barely get any games. And hopefully it means that they're not as upset because they're getting lots more games. Okay, well, we've got all of our centre-backs already. Swap you, and then we swap you with you. AC Milan had to relinquish his seat in Toulouse board for next year. Toulouse is not allowed to loan anyone from Milan or even buy them. Oh wow! Meanwhile, Premier League gets the City Group and Chelsea now. Yeah, I know. It's the thing is though, is like Man City are doing it, and it's like, well, why aren't we doing it? Like, it probably will get banned at some point, but I think this is the way forward for football, especially with the Brexit rule coming in. Who are we looking at, Eldon? Who are we checking out? Oh yes, Felipe. Okay, well, let's find a right back then to play Merlo, I guess. Right. I think this is the team we got. Hambo, Nichols, Ray Lewis, Poggia, Wardo, Rees-Hind. We need to get the new goalkeeper in. Any good Irish players? We will check for any good Irish players after I... Centre mids. Let's find a good centre mid. Neo. There you go, lad. Let's go look for Irish players. There's never any good Irish players in our save, sadly. We get a lot of money from TV sponsorship. People forget money comes from places other than the owners. Let's have a look. The national team. Plus, River turns a blind eye to the EPL. Well, I think it's because a lot of it doesn't matter because there's so much money coming in that the FFP doesn't really count, or the Man City just doing that, whatever. Okay, this is the highest valued Irish player in the national team currently, playing for Oldham. 1.4 million. Ireland are not doing well. Yeah, Man City, I don't know what's happening with all the Premier League stuff going on. They at least Chelsea are trying to do it relatively. Like, we're finding loopholes with like, you know, the amortization of 8 years stuff. Man City are straight up just cheating. Like, oh, we've got this new sponsorship for 30 million pounds a year. Oh, you've never heard of this company before, and it's owned by our own owners. Oh wow, who would have thought?
Look at this dude.
Oh, let's find Irish. Hold on, let me see if there's anyone Irish here. Who else do you want to check, Eldon? Latvia. Okay, we'll check Latvia. Well, there's still what's this called running around? Putnins. Highest value. It's still, you got Jason Dunn, Everton. But yeah, the Latvian, the guy we owned is still chilling. Putnins. I think, who's he playing for? Stockport still. Luton. Yeah, Anton Putnins. This is the guy we signed. He's only worth 775k now, but he's been a fantastic player. Been playing like top division football. Played at Napoli, playing the Premier League level, like double-digit goals in the Prem. The national team currently, he is the highest value with Edgar Ostrovsky. There you go. And then also, there's a youngster, a left back from Skonto. Give him a little scout report, see what he's doing. Man City made 12 million over pre-season. Jesus, what was that? Just due to like the stuff from the tour? Let's look for Latvia as well. Europe, Latvian. Yeah, there's only 6 players in the thing. The thing that Putnin's doing as well as he did was pretty surprising. 35 goals for Latvia as well. I don't know if is he their top goal scorer ever. we're called the Oil League, but there's actually only 2 clubs owned by them. It's mostly American. That's very true. That's why the Super League nearly came into to effect. Records. Shirts and TV rights, man. Damn. Americans love it. That's very true. Oh, no, it's Kalnin's for 48. We can't click on them, though, sadly. Also, ticket income. Yeah, true. We do have very high ticket sales. But sponsorships also. It's just the TV deal is a huge one. Oh, okay, we're in the game. I was pressing the space bar to go through the inbox messages, but we're into the game. So let's just go into this. The last game before the new year. So let's see who will win the Ballon d'Or after this. But let's first play our game. I think this is the last game at least. They went with a 4-4-2 defensive, so we'll mark everybody up. There were a few former players. Oh yeah, Kieran Cronin, one of the few Irish players that's decent. He came from our youth academy. One appearance for Ireland so far. Has Steam taken off Football Managers prior to FM19? Probably, they do that. I don't know how far back they do, but yes, they normally do. So you have to like get a key for it and then activate it in Steam to get the previous FMs further back than a few years. But here we go. Let's go into the next game. Last game of the year, hopefully. Merlot into the box with a good start would be nice. Oh, Trojansky's playing. Well, to be fair, I do want him to win the Ballon d'Or, so I guess it's good for him to start this game, at least. Sebastian on the ball, coming forwards. Or Diaz. I think Sebastian could be up for getting sold. I think his development's kind of stunted, especially compared to the other strikers. But I don't know. Sometimes you think a player's you're going to sell, and then half a year later, you're like, oh, wait, they're incredible. They're starting football now. But Diaz heads wide from there. I was watching Hood Gaming do a FO. Yeah! I saw him playing that. I'm like, oh, that's amazing. Like, seeing it, I'm like, oh, yes, it looks so similar to FM15, but also, like, slightly different. Like, it gives me the nostalgia for my FM14 save. On when the 24 beta is going to release. Probably the same time as last time, you know. When was it? When is it? August, September? Newcastle also has a lot more history than Man City did. Newcastle were the most challenging for the EPL in the early years. True, yeah. Messaged SI over it. It's not being sold anywhere. Even got scammed on 40 quid on eBay for an FM18 guy. Jesus. I swear, like on G2A and stuff, and like Green Man Gaming, they sell like the keys and stuff for it, where you can buy it, like old FM keys for it. I didn't know about like that sucks though. The ugly that ugly guy. What a name. About it. Good night, Black Arrow. Hope you have a good evening and a good rest of your week. Hopefully work goes well as well. But yeah, I seem to remember there was that you can buy from like G2A and stuff. And they're only like 4 quid, so you don't have to worry about 40 quid going down the drain. Martin breaks Sudar, Campo. We haven't scored yet, which is worrying. Diaz, Valencia will save. Okay, let's see. Martin, Diaz. Oh, okay, it's cleared. 0-0 half time. What game are you playing, Jambo? Campo, Sebastião, Merlot, tackled. It's 14 shots so far in 18 minutes. We've been rather dominant, but no goals as of yet. Champions League first leg. Is this with Hearts? Have you gone back to Hearts now? Let's see. Valencia. Boots it long. Falls back to Roman. We win the ball back again. This is a theme, it seems. Diaz, or early November has become firmly established the launch pad for the new edition of FM. It might be the case in 2024. 23 was released on Monday, November 7th. Oh, okay, sorry, not August or September. No, November 7th. The beta version will be launched the first or second week of November. The beta version was made 2 weeks before. So probably mid-October then. Mid-October, late October. Newtown. Oh, okay. In the qualifying rounds, I see. Damn, FM comes out later than yeah, it always feels like it comes out earlier because I think I associate it with the start of the leagues, like the European leagues again. But in reality, it's quite a while before that, so we've still got a good few months to go. Yeah, okay, fair enough. We'll have to see though. Let's see how FM 24 goes. They haven't even done any feature releases yet, so it's definitely not near. If they're not even doing, I haven't even talked about any of the features yet. Like I know they did the message, but no actual focused FM ones. Is that home or away, Jambo? Because that could be good or bad. Right, half an hour and we've had 22 shots. Like, Christ alive, lads. We're getting sorted out. Let's swap you two. I feel like late September should be the actual release date. Yeah, I think one of the things though is that they have to sort out the transfer window. So a lot of the time they wait until after the transfer window's done. So you don't have to worry about changes as much anymore. But when does FIFA come out? Is FIFA also the similar time? Home, it's good. They are better than us. Ah, that's good. Will you be able to move FM24 saves? Yeah, exactly. Mrs. and daughter saw Barbie film, said it was on Netflix, would have turned it off after her. Said if it was on Netflix, would have... Oh, really? Wow, that's surprising. I wonder why that is. What, did they just not like the vibe, I guess? We were predicted to get battered. That's good then. So there will be save transfers September for FIFA. Oh, is it? Okay. FIFA September 29th. Well, yeah. FIFA, I guess FM's only a month after that, I guess, but... The new career mode headline feature is pre-match training. That doesn't sound fun. Not wasting my mind. Like, that's one of those things. It's kind of like one of those things where, like, when you add stuff in and you just go, is this fun? Like, is this going to be fun for, especially with FIFA? Like, I get it with FM, like realism and stuff. But, like, with FIFA, surely addition should be like, does this make the game fun? Pre-match training does not make the game fun at all in any way, it seems. Like, Jesus Christ. I don't know. We're still 0-0, by the way. About to hit half-time. We are 27 shots we've had in this game. So the story was shit. My daughter is a... To be fair, I feel like Barbie actually wasn't made for kids. I feel like it was made for, like, older people. Like, I don't know. Guess no FM14 for me. Let's have a look. Holy shit, that's expensive. My God. What's that instant game? My God. Wow. Jesus, that's insane. I swear it used to be a lot cheaper back in the day. Maybe SI have cracked down on it. Let's have a look at Football Manager 2014. 104. That's insane. My God. Wow. Oh, it's a 12A rated film. Oh my God, they're gonna score. Oh, what a block! What a block from Sousa! They actually nearly scored in their first shot of actual game. My God. Bought it for Ultimate Team since I want to play with my mates. Ah, yeah. Well, that's the only reason to get FIFA anymore is to play with your friends, like pro clubs or stuff like that. Because, like, I feel like the regular game just ain't it. Especially when you get FM. Martin. Oh, okay. So from what I've seen, it's like a lot of like older women, like I guess my generation of people, especially women, being like, it was an incredible film for like realizations of like what society has done to you as a woman and stuff. It's one of those sort of films, but it's like, that's, I guess a lot of people are going into expecting different with Barbie, but it's like, yeah, it's very different than that. So I guess it's kind of sold differently, but I don't know. CX, yeah, all the others are fine. This one is so expensive. The last one is, I was FM 2017. We'll see. Okay, interesting. That's weird. Right, we brought on Poggy at halftime to see if we can. Oh, there we go. Merlot. Danger zone. Good stuff. Starting off well. But yeah, I feel like it's one of those. It's definitely a film for adults, and like, it's a bit more. I don't know. It has the. Maybe it's like one of those like, it's Barbie, but it's like a lot more of a deeper message. Like I've seen for like a lot of all of the memes, it's just like women like crying their eyes out to it, like the realization is like men just like, haha, I'm Knuff. So yeah, I got FM21 from my catalog, like your Argos catalog. Oh, Cronin. Oh, Sousa, you idiot! We've just taken the lead in this game and you've just thrown it away. Are we going to draw against Ridmore on the last game of the season? Like, Jesus Christ, Sousa, what are you doing? Issues that they do hard copies. My laptop does not have a CD reader. Ah, Garnet. Lucky. Ace catalog. Right, come on, boys. Fucking sort it out. Please, for the love of God. 6.2 for Doingo Diaz as well. You're coming off, mate, for Hambo. Right, we need to fucking sort out the firepower here. For some reason, all of our strike... Oh, we won a penalty straight back. Sapuga misses all of his penalties, though. No. No, he misses all his pens. Come on, Sapuga. Don't miss this one, fella. This is an important one. Come on, lad. Straight down the middle. You'll have to see it. By the way, just noticing there, Convy are in 8th, and with a win, they could go up to 7th, which is incredible. Ridmwin are currently bottom. Carmouth, it's very close down the bottom, honestly. Like, all teams within 7 points. It's very close. A couple wins here or there, and everything changes, especially in the second half of the league. Okay, let's try and play a bit better now. Let's put this game to bed, boys. We got the big boy strikers on. And we got Rakesy. I can't believe we were struggling in this game so much. I guess, is their keeper just having a blinder? Well, to be fair, he is on 14 saves today, so it does make sense. Hambo, or Souza, Sapuga. Okay. Lee Hardgreen. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, our third striker is injured. Thankfully, Tom Wardo can play striker as well. So we'll just put him as a striker. But there's all our subs gone. Right. Now, can we just see our 2-1 win over bottom of the league? Who would have thought it? Oh, Christ. We're actually going to get counterattacked here. No, Rexudar with a good win. And Troyansky was playing this game. Oh, Jesus. I guess it's one of those off days I guess the team has. Merlot. Oh, it's cleared. Acampo. Pogia. Wardo. Hambo. Offside. Okay, Acampo's looking tired. Sapuga. I picked up a disc grab on Amazon for a tenner. Oh, wow. Nice. Sapuga. Wardo. Oh, good strike, but straight at the keeper again. All right. Ball in. Okay, it's cleared. I got one for 20 quid off CX. Nice. Fransky. Oof. Oh, you're kidding. Oh, what a save! What a save, Carrieri! Oh, Grun tried his best to screw us over. Oh my God, what a save, Carrieri! That's a huge save. What is his one-on-ones? Like, surely they must be pretty decent. That was incredible. Go on, lad. Wardo, come on, just finish the game, boys. Finish it off. Oh, please, please, for God's sake. How many saves has he made? Oh my God, they're keeping him in it. Acampo. Sapuga. Wardo. Over to Acampo. Oh, what are you doing, lad? Oh, well done, Souza. Oh, although you are the... Got a 7.1, Giuseppe. What's his one-on-ones? 13! They're not even good. Christ alive. Okay, they've got an injury. 4 minutes of added time. Acampo free kick. Oh, there's the goal. Bogia in the 92nd minute. Thank God. Thank God for that. My God, that was a tough game, wasn't it, lads? Jesus Christ. Oh, my goodness me. Wow. That is, there we go. 3-1 full time. Oh, Christ alive. There you go. I'm very pleased. I'm not very pleased, but whatever. Right. Let's see. 42 shots. Ugh. 16 wins, though, to finish the season out. How many saves did he have in the end, actually? Ridwin. He had 18 shots saved. Could it give it a cheeky try? I want to try FM17, but maybe do it better. Yeah, exactly. Try one of the older ones and see if you can, like, at least try and see if you can handle, like, the lack of features. Because I think that could be a big problem, is, like, having less in it sometimes. But I also feel like a lot of the older games are actually very good. But, okay, yes, these guys are out of contract. Okay, here's the 6-month deals. Let's see if there's any good people to get on 6-month free transfers. We will see. Let's go. I don't think there was that many that I saw, but we can always look. I do want to move you up, actually, to there, and then move you up there, and then go 25. See, like, this guy, Richard Mendoza. Yeah, he's pretty decent. Playing, he's half French. Been playing there a long time. Wow. Richard Mendoza, box-to-box midfielder. Honestly, like 24 though. I don't know. I don't know about that one. Verbrugge? Brecht Verbrugge? No. See, there's like not any actual good value players. I haven't even got realistic transfers off. Like Vinicius? Ramirez. He's 25 though. 21-year-old Renaud. There's not much quality on the market at the moment, sadly. There was a time where we had some really good 6-month options, but there's just not many people available at the moment. Guerrero? No. Star rating, anyone decent from here? Valuvic? You from Croatia? No. There isn't. The market seemed to have gone very quiet for a while. Like, even the transfer list, like, there's not much on the transfer list. I'm going to scout all these guys again just because. But yeah, sadly, nothing. So we've got a couple of days, and then we got Penny-Bon on the 1st of January, 2307. 2307, madness. Oof. Can't believe this is our 67th year at Barry. Jesus, boys. We have been going a long time with Barry. 67 years. Oh, it does feel like it's coming to the end, though. Because we got no challenges going at the moment. We got no sort of, like, real... Sort of... Like, we're not struggling anymore. We're just sort of cruising our way through. Okay, you mean manager of the year. Was any one good then from this transfer list? I was just scouted. No, like even our second leg kickoff. Good luck. This guy, 24, plays for Ecuador. Or is that Colombia? Ecuador. Hey, huge goal. Like he's decent, but he's 24. That's the problem. Ismael Correa, 25. This guy's 20. I'm looking at, like, I'm not really looking at 20 players that are 25 anymore. We're still waiting for the 50k stadium for Barry. Oh, Eldon. We're not looking for the 50k stadium. Someone get the clip. Get the clip, people. Someone get the clip. We need to have a command for the clip. Let's find it. Where is it? Facilities. Due to move. There it is, Niz. Thank you, Nizzy. There it is. Oh, look at that. Thank you, Jambo, as well. Thank you. Both of you jumping on that. Oh, 1-1. Oh, sneeze. Apologies. Oh, no, it's gone. Oh, it's back. It's gone. No? Okay. You're looking decent, actually. Oh, of course, you're from Porto. Esteban Vazquez, Kovacevic. But yeah, so basically, Eldon, we have a 98,000 seater stadium coming in 2039. So 3 years until the 98,000 seater, where hopefully I can then immediately ask for a new extension and get it to 100,000. But the intention is to leave 2310. That is the intention, because that'll be 70 years at Barry. I would have reloaded. I knew it was coming because it had been gone for a couple of years, like the option to like get a new one, but it just, yeah, that's cheating. Well, I will like save and we'll reload if we have issues moving to a new club, because I'm not gonna risk the news, like the save, the world recordness on it in case we don't find a new club, because you have to go to a new club within 6 months. You're looking okay. This guy, Gassam, 22 years old, from Angers. Do you buy him just because he's cheap? How much do they want? 1.5 million. Like, I think he's a loan army man. You buy him for 1.5. You wonder what his wages are. Also, this guy here, Silvio Iorga. You look at him as a ball-winning midfielder, maybe. And he's got some good stats. Got 20 determination. I think, how much do they want? For 2.6 million. I think you buy that as well. Basically, you look at Porto B and see if they've got anyone else up for the transfer as well. That's where we make a lot of our money, is just Porto B, where we buy cheap players that like aren't playing for them anymore, and then they like sell them on. Hey, huge jump. Who are you playing, by the way? I didn't ask who you were playing. This guy. Scout report on him. Who's transfer listed at the moment? Sergio Neto, also another 22-year-old. Like this, the goalkeeper. I've already in chat said. No, you didn't, did you? You said 0-0 halftime, champions first leg. Then I said, who are you? Is this Hearts or Newtown? You said Newtown. 0-0 full-time home is good. They are better than us. We're pretty to get battered. The new career mode headline is pretty much training. Not wasting my money. Try CAX. Disc drive. I got one for 20 for CAX. Second leg kicked off. Goal 1-0. Lol. 1-1. Goal 2-1. Half time. That's cheating. Full time. Oh my god. I've already said in chat. Tirana next. I said ages ago. Way back. You said way back. Way back. How far back? How am I supposed to remember this? I'm a streamer. I have the mind of a goldfish. How far back are we going here? Like even for Montenegro. Oh, the fucking Budnakost. I didn't even know you were talking about them. Oh, okay. I get you now. You did say it. Fair enough. I just thought you were talking about something random. Like an hour ago. My God, that was a long time ago. Why couldn't you just say it again, Jambo? Why can we look through fucking like an hour's worth of chat to find that? How hard is it to type out Budnakost? I have to repeat myself so many times. Okay, this guy's we're gonna sign because he's got like no wages, but the other guy I think I might not sign because he's on like 46k. I'll walk away from that one. Tirana, isn't it? It looked like a pain in the ass to type it all out. Yeah, but you can just type in Budnakost. Like I probably get it from something like. Oh, wait, is it Montenegro? Montenegro. Like, fucking type that again took me a couple mins. just type in Budnakost. Budnakost. I would have got it. Tirana, aren't they from? Oh, is Tirana Albania? You don't have to type out the full name. It's not like Tirana. KF Tirana. Is they Albania? They are fucking Albania. You'll have to see it. Okay. Well, good luck for that one. Okay. Let us see. We've got a Ballon d'Or to come up. Let's go. Man City Carmarthen. 2 days away. Let's go. Okay, 3-2 win for Bangor City over Carmarthen. Carmarthen looked all... There seems to be a bit of a gap opening up here between 11th and 12th and 10th. Right, how did the other sides do in Europe? Let's see who fucked. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 joining as well on January 1st. So not too many. A couple of loans finishing. I think the ones that went to Argentina and whatnot. Right. Here we go. Let's go. Let's hope. I'm hoping for Trojansky to be a Ballon d'Or winner because he's come third a couple times now. Maybe this is his time now. Jose Botello. Let's scout you a bit longer then, mate. If you're 20, you're transfer listed. Oh no, he's not 20. I don't think he's transfer listed. Neto's transfer listed. He's half a star rating, but like 22. He's got some decent stats on him. Good physicals. Like, how much do they want for him? 400k. I don't know. Maybe you just leave it. We don't need more signings, really, do we? Cardiff fucked up 1-0 and 2-1 losses to Linfield. Cardiff Met fucked up 3-0 to Derry. Wow, okay. TNS. Okay. See. Okay. I saw Real Sociedad approached for Donny van der Beek for United, which is interesting. Oh, you've been Estudiantes is left for a free. I should look in the free transfers for all the Argentinians. Oh shit, yeah, it's the new day. Okay, here we go. Hold on. Yeah, let's get through against some Armenian team. Okay. Right. So Signs, Jermaine Signs. Oh man. Oh, I think Trojansky sort of robbed a little bit here because he's not a forward player. But there we go. Jermaine Signs. Not even really our first team centre mid, although he has been pretty decent this year. 30 games, 9 goals, 13 assists. Trojansky does come second. 8.55 average rating. There you go. World Player of the Year. World Golden Ball. He comes second. Poggi comes third in Golden Ball, which is nice. Okay. They have Zania, Albania. Fucking Wales versus Albania then. Team of the Year, we got Trojansky, Insaurralde, Felipe, Sainz, Menon, and Poggia. Oh, Cascone and Marafona, former players there as well. Poggia up top. We've got MMM on the bench as well. Hambo and Jambo, nowhere to be seen. The Armenia team was... Oh, Ararat. Ah, I see. There you go. MMM wins North American Player of the Year again. You love to see it. Nikita gets Welsh Footballer. Ross Galsworthy. Okay, I guess young. We haven't had any sort of young Welsh players, to be fair, for a good while. So there we go. 2307. I guess let's scout the Americans as well. Hello, Wilsonia. MMM evening. Oh, hello. We just seen Jermaine Sainz win the Ballon d'Or for us. Won the Club World Cup. Had a good old discussion about football. But yeah, we're doing pretty well. We've had a good. How many players have you played? 1, 2, 3, 4. With 6 games already tonight. My goodness. Oh, we've only got 45 minutes left. My goodness, I didn't realize how late it was. What made my win so special is I had barely any players do the transfers, and the rest. Nice. Yeah, those ones are the ones you remember. Those are the ones that really get you into a save when you win like that. There we go. Jermaine Sainz. Didn't expect him to win one, but there's the transfer window open. Here we go. Here's the signings. Oh yeah, we signed this guy, Gilberto Carlos from Brazil, from Santos for 2.5 million. He will be off to Spain shortly. Oliver Schnatter, a German left back. He is joining because he's now 16. He will go into the under-19s. He joined from Karlsruhe. We got Levent Kurtulus. Signed him from Bursaspor for 3 million. He will be going, I assume, to Serbia. Although, he looks really good, actually, already. Like, decent player there, actually. Apply for a work permit for you. Let's see if he gets one. Diego Herrera, Argentinian goalkeeper from Banfield. He'll be off to Spain. Just lost the Champions League final 3-0 to Napoli. Oh, no, Wilsonia. That sucks. Who are you managing again? That sucks, though. Jerome Lefebvre. Make you a striker. Although he's a good... Pick up the Titanic flute. F for Wilsonia. The real thing put in. Fabinho's got a what? Oh, he's Italian. Vidar FK in Norway. Oh, yes, okay. That sucks. Is that your first final? Or what? You never really talk about your save that much, Wilsonia, to be fair. Okay, let's continue. Got Penny Bont today as well. First getting straight away. That sucks. To be fair though, that is the rule. You always lose your first Champions League final, and then you come back next and you win it. Puga getting off from Bayern. Okay. Oh, he got a work permit. Go on, lad. Curtulus. I guess now we got to play him instead of sending him to Thingamajig for 3 years. Serbia for 3 years. There we go. Silvio Iorga will sign for us for 2.5 million. Very cheap. From Porto. We'll try and loan him out, but we'll see if he actually gets a loan out. We're going to... There we go. Get him to sack his agent too. Right. Let's see if we can start off the new year with a nice win. Excuse me. Okay, here we go. Game day already. Maggie. Okay. Right. Let's get into the game. It's a tough game, actually. Probably the toughest of the game of the so far. Penny Bont away from home. They are, although 6th this year, not even the best of years. We'll see. At least Tom. Okay, let's mark everybody up. Get the first team out. Jambo, Poggi, MMM. New Ballon d'Or winner in there. Re-signed Hambo. Versi, Shatterer. Order Rexudor, Giuseppe. Yeah, why not? We'll put him in the first team straight away. See how he does. Can come on if we're winning. Right, so they're going 4-5-1. Oh yeah, they've got Jose for them. I think he scored 7 in one game recently. He did very well. Also, they got Crotcher, they got Samuel, Cafe, Wembagano, Luis Torres. Lots of former players here, but not very good former players, sadly. Right. Let's mark up. Gonna head off, lads. Have a no worries. Eldon, was very nice talking to you again. Have a good evening and a good rest of your week. And hopefully we'll see you somewhere soon. Now at the point of the new system in Europe, so it's much easier to qualify. Ah, that's good then. Good luck for the rest of the stream. Thank you very much, Eldon. Thank you very much. Have a good evening, man. Okay. Let's go. New game. If I do get to some league format, I'll need a lot of depth. That's very true. There's a lot of games coming there. Okay, Troyansky with the early throw. Signs. Oh, the new Ballon d'Or winner. The new Ballon d'Or winner kicks off the new year with a second-minute goal. He doesn't need long. He wants to get a second in a row. My goodness. But the money, though. The money will be very good, yeah. The money will allow you to get depth, I think. Coefficient as well will be big. Signs. Jambo. I do want to play the new FM just to try that, maybe. See how it is. League rep. Yeah, it is. It is. Foggier. Go on, lad. Foggier. Still going. Jambo. Oh, Luis Torres with the big save. Started off well, though. We've started the new year very well so far. A second goal would be lovely, though. Okay. MMM. Felipe. Poor first touch, but it falls to someone, and the shot is blocked. Neo Jambo again. MMM. Oh, I thought that was just going to nestle in the top corner. It was over instead. Menon. Free kick. It's a poor one. It's immediately cleared, but we win it back again, which seems to be a theme. Felipe on the ball. Plays it into Poggia. Oh, Jambo should do better there. Beat Tirana. Unlikely. I will play Mulder. Oh, that's a tough one, though. Oh, that's off the line from Signs again. He's having a fantastic game so far. Menon. We're in the mud V2. Menon. Jambo. Oh, Jambo's just not having a day, is he? That's 3 chances now fallen to Jambo. All been sort of saved. Not really finished properly. Menon. MMM. Cataneo. Troyansky. Oh, Jambo. There he goes. He does get the goal, though. 11th of the season, and that's 2-0 to us. We've been absolutely dominant so far in this game. You love to see it. Right, look at that ball from Troyansky. And Jambo takes it down. Lovely. Torres can only get a hand to it. Nice, good old Mulder. Europe is the thing that keeps you going in these sorts of... That's very true. It is. It is. Because domestic dominance gets very boring very quickly. So winning in Europe is big. And also seeing what happens in Europe and new teams coming. Hello, United. Where is United there? Oof. I will show you where United is. They are... currently, well, Liverpool top with Arsenal, okay. They are currently 6th in League One. Currently in the playoffs, which is a lot better than where they expected to be, I guess. I'm not going to take players from domestic rivals. I want rivals to get better. When you start making the loan farm to sort of loan players out to them, loaning players to them when I'm in that position. I think from what Second Yellow Card said, you need to start now, like trying to get as many players in and start loaning them out now, because basically if your players get too good, they won't take them because they'll be considered too good, or the players refuse to go. So you need to send them when they're very early, so they grow with them, I guess. But yeah, you were in League 2 as well at one point, United Sky. You've been in the League 1 and League Championship for 90 years now, something like that, since the 2220s or something like that. 2225, I think it was that you were relegated. Yeah, Man United have fallen off hard in this league, in this game, ridiculously hard. Yeah, 22-26. From next season, I'll be signing all my youth players to help the low sides. Ah, nice. Okay, yeah. But I need depth first, then loan. Yeah, no, I get you. Jambo, MMM. Oh, okay. Pentarana. Oof, unlucky. Signs, Jambo. Menon. Signs. Jambo. Oh. Do you just refuse to play 23, or is it preference? Preference, really. I didn't buy 23 this year because I didn't like the look of it, but to be honest, we've been streaming this for 2-3 years, so I didn't play FM22 that much. I played 21 a good bit, man, by the way. Jambo with the second goal and our third one. Dropped to the 3rd Europa League qualifier. Okay, well, at least you still got more qualifiers to go through. And can hopefully get to like maybe the conference groups or something. But yeah, no, I like FM15. We've got this incredible save going. I'm going to stream and play this one. I probably will play 24 when it comes out because hopefully it looks like, well, if the features look good and indications and stuff, because I bought 22 and I bought 21. I played a good 15-year career on 21, so no, I did play a good bit of that. Played some 20, played 19, 18. Like I've played most of them, but 23 I just wasn't good. Didn't look at the features. Then 4th conference qualifier, I think. Okay, I see. 2-0, 2-1. Okay, you got to go back. At least. Right, 3-0 at halftime. We are very well, very well. Although they started to come back towards the end of that second half. Oh, they've made a couple changes actually at halftime and changed formation. They've gone to the Kuwait formation. Okay, interesting. See how this one works out in the second half. But let's go. Hemens, Croce, Samuel, Hemens, Wimbagano. Okay, Enrique Felipe over to Menon, Trojansky. Poggia. Oh, okay. Right, Menon plays it in. It's cleared. Poggia. Ooh, false signs. Okay, it's cleared. Trojansky. Gatanio. Are you at home or away for this one? I've signed a couple. I'll try and get them on loan to TNS, the other big teams. They probably won't. Yeah, you need to try and get it done early because then they all grow together, so you can just keep sending more and more players. I think that's what, at least from what your second yellow card said. Penn home. Ah, sucks. That sucks then. Okay, half an hour to go in this game. This second half's been a lot quieter. 2-2. Oh, you're winning. Wait, you were 2-0 down and then you're 2-2 again? Surely you'll be shouting more. Saved and the rebound was put in. Or were you 2-0 up and now it's 2-2? Or was you 2-1 up? Was it 1-0 them, 2-1 you, and then 2-2? You'd be celebrating more. Right. We're not playing too well this second half. The other strikers haven't had a good game. MMM and Poggia. We'll bring on Hambo. Swap those over. They were 2-0 up. Hey, still a second leg to play. I know that's decent though, from being 2-0 down 2-2, even though it is the home leg and you want to win that one. But you did win your away leg last time. Men on free kick. Oh, over the bar. We got 7 minutes to go, so hopefully we just ride this game. Oh yeah, we did. Jesus Christ, it quickly rode that game out. Second half, nothing happened basically. But still, a 3-0 win over Penny Bont. Nothing to be scoffed at all. Good stuff. There you go. First game of the 2307 in the books. It's a good win for us. Good stuff. Right. What's up next? Let's have a look. Who is up next, actually? Port Talbot. Oh, Port Talbot away as well. 2 tough games to start the year. Okay. Right. I think this is when all the windows open. So we'll send off our Spanish players, like our work permit players, and offer everybody else out on loan for. But let's see. Also, we'll look at the transfer list again, just see if anyone's been put up on there. Oh, okay. Here's MLS youth intake. Anything good from the Americans? No, there never is, sadly. And there, yeah, La Liga opens and Serie A opens. So let's have a look. Any transfers available? Let's hope someone comes in for them. Oh, okay. This guy's been put up from Monaco. Central midfielder, 23 years old. Not I'll sign some shitty players. Yannick Abanda from Angers. I think I wanted to sign him up when he first came through. Vincent Hark. He's pretty good. From Monaco, 5.5 million though. Gassam, I've already tried to sign. There just isn't that many players, you know. Right. Who am I trying to loan out now? You. Gilberto Carlos. Yes, you need to go on loan. And also you need to get on loan. We've got 13.5 million. Wow. Fabinho, you don't need to get on loan. Diego Herrera, you need to get on loan as well. Only time I'll sign up a player from a domestic club is when a foreign club wants him and I'll loan him back for 2 seasons. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Also, what did I want to do? I wanted to get players that do that. Do that. Oh, these guys should have been away. You. Oh yeah, let's do all of these guys here. Need to try and get on loan. Transfer off clubs for loan. Great. Who of these guys do I need to go out on loan as well? Craig Ford, I need to try and send you out on loan. Again, see if anybody wants you. So, about you two actually as well. Oh, no, not for transfer, for loan. Although I might try and transfer them anyway. See if anyone wants Ford. Sapuga. Okay, we'll leave it with that then. Let's continue. Right. And we've got another player joining. Two more players joining actually. In recent times. Who have we got in the Premier League Cup final? I completely forgot. I haven't even looked who we've got in the Cup final. I remember we played Newtown in the semis, but I didn't even look. I think is it Haverfordwest, maybe? No. We played them in the third round. Port Talbot. Oh, team about to play. A few offers for Gilberto Carlos, sadly, but he was off to Albacete because none of them were Spanish. So reject all of those. Alcorcon. You can go to any of these clubs if you want. Curtulus getting some offers, interestingly enough. Gaston Cáceres, the offer back to Argentina. He goes. Sergio Castillo. Osnabrück. Curtulus. Okay. That's pretty decent. He's that good already. Like, what's this report saying? Interesting. Maybe, yeah, I'll send you to Germany or La Liga for half a year. If you're going to be a starter there, why not? Reject the unresponsive ones. Quite difficult to find younger players who you could just loan out. Yeah, that's the yeah. It's one of those ones. Is like they're not good enough for you, but they're good enough to loan out, sort of thing. It's tough. It is tough. Yeah, I get you with that. Right. Please, we have the opportunity to sign these players. Blah 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 blah. We should actually just look at like young players that aren't transfer listed. See if there's any good like youngsters that like are coming up. I'm like, oh yeah, let's try and sign them. But 10 million's a bit expensive, so like we'll do like this. See if any of them want to join. Right, so any players who I rejected though, right? The pitch youth intake. Okay. Also, what did I want to do? I wanted to sign Karim Mustafa, by the way, 22 years old, 20 from Al Ali. We missed him. What was I supposed to be doing? I wanted to do something when looking at players. Oh, excuse me. Transfer list. Is there any players actually like Padilla? 28. He's decent, but he's worth 7.75 mil. Oh yes, I wanted to look for expiring in a year because I want to look at the Cornel Platzer. Ah, well then, you're pretty decent. You're a pretty good winger. 26. How much do you want? 53k. Like, do you bring him in as a for a year just to loan him out again? He's very good. What's his offer from? Ajax. Reynaldo for 26. I need to put 25 back on. I want to look at expiring in a year. The Brazilians. Vinicius. So there's like a couple down like Gil Vicente Tiguina. I need to look for. Maybe I'll look at them at the end of the year for 6 months. Just doing 4 of them. I have an affiliate, so I'll send a couple to them. Ah, okay. Who's your affiliate? What club's your affiliate? Right. Okay, let's see. 3rd of January now. Okay, cool. Let's check. Okay. Oh, Chelsea have a full verbal agreement in place to sign Brazilian talent Davison. Probably around 20 million euros. Never heard of him, but we're just signing all the Brazilians. Wow. It's like me. It's like me and FM just going to Brazil and coming back with like 13 youngsters. Okay. Who is that kid? Julio David. Santos, 3.4 million. No, I don't rate it that much. Oscar Chaparro. Oh, I do rate you, though. 20 years old. Yeah. I'll let you know. Okay, yes. Hopefully it does. 5'11". Oscar Chaparro. 3.2 million. Wow, you're cheap. Okay. I'll be signing you. 4.9 million they want up front. About 3 million. Get rid of that. How much does that go up to? 8.4 million after league appearances. Yeah, why not? Oh, you don't want that. Okay. Jose Carlos, you probably won't want to sell him. He's only worth 3.8. What's his contract? 36 million. Never mind. Danilo Martin. You're pretty good on loan from Sporting. You will not be sold for that cheap. I need to basically sign the South American players for cheap. Emerson. That's a good winger. Brazilian winger. Basically, I need to go to the South Americas. So they have to wait till 17. Oh, what? That's annoying. To join the team. That's very annoying. He's pretty good, but do not play with the wingers, sadly. Yuri Mosiev. Luis Almiron. Oh my god. What the fuck? Holy shit, he's so good. Wow. Okay, we're signing you. 4.1 million. How much do you want? 5 and 5? What's his contract release clause? I'll make that offer. Wow. Ah, there's no signing requirement. Okay. Julien, you're at Monaco. That was a standard Liège player. Is that Greek? It's Greek. You don't want to sell. Rainer Müller. Now doing it with older players now. Ah, okay. Emerson. How about I look at you? Almiron, a new Paraguayan. Which Almiron? There's too many Almirons. Anyone good there? There's some decent stats in there, but 21. I'm like, it's my like standards for certain players like change player by player. Just looking at like the all of it. Richard Van Essen. Yeah. Juan. Yanu. Ayovi. 12.25. They said they'll sell for. Okay. Gaston Torres. It feels like the Brazilians and Argentinians are always like their star ratings are always like underrated, you know? Because you go and look at the attributes and you go, holy shit, those attributes look really good, and then like they're like, why is the star rating so low? I've started to say with AC Milan and FM17 first selling Mbappe for 10 million. But does he have the problem is, does he have like good what's it called? Potential ability, and that's that save. Cristobal Diaz, he will be off to Albacete as well. PA, yeah, PA. That's the word I was looking for. Thank you. Mbappe is very good on FM18, not about sure about 17. Exactly. It's one of those. Like, did he explode at that point? Like, does he? Ismail Hidalgo. Okay. Right. A couple of days till Port Talbot now as well, and then Convy afterwards. Right. Also see. Excuse me. Where was he back then? Monaco. I think so, yeah. Chelsea's youth trials. Cristobal Diaz, no. Sad. Is that the same Cristobal Diaz I've just signed? Yes. Sadly, you'll be off to Albacete instead. Check that. Okay, keep going with these ones. You, 11.5 million. Yeah. You're pretty good. They need a bunch of affiliates. Yeah. In-game says 12.5 stars. 2.5 stars at Milan, who are like so bad, not gonna lie, but has 5-star potential with a grey one. Okay, so not the... Yeah, pretty decent. Haaland sucks on 18. He plays for Alaves on my save. That's hilarious. Wow. That's interesting, though, because he was smashing it for... By the way, a Qatari, 21-year-old here. Very decent player. He was smashing it in like the Norwegian like under 21s and stuff. So it's weird that they didn't have him like pegged to be good. Maybe he's on like he was one of like those -10 players that like could be amazing, but also could be shit depending on the role. This guy is very low valued, but it's a high potential. Like, that's interesting. That's a scary. Okay. Team I have affiliates said he will not play Pop Prospect. Ooh, not the best. Wow, Ricardo Santiago at Cruz Azul. Oh, he's worth 9 million. Probably why. Not yeah, they want 34 million. I do want to look at Cruz Azul. If you've got a 21-year-old like that, sometimes it feels like if they've got a really good player for them, you scout all of their other players, and suddenly they have like a good crop of youngsters come through all at once. So I'm just going to scout them just to make sure. The 20s, under 18s. Okay, they're all in the main team already. Luis Antunes, you probably will not believe. Yeah, you're expensive. Okay. No one wants this guy, sadly. So you will be playing for us for the second half of the season, maybe in a couple of games. Right, so Puga bid, Hambo bid, Almiron bid rejected. How much do you want for him? Oh, they want a lot of money, sadly. Oh, Chapara has been accepted though. Nice. Right. Give you money. How much do you have? Oh, oh Christ. Okay, hold on. He's got a lot more money. If we give him that offer, he will be pissed at us. Right. Back up. Give him like 23k. Give him like 500k. Give him like 500k. Yeah, see, exactly. That wasn't too bad, actually. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. 37k. Get back to like 30k. Alright, well, we'll give you that. Like, yeah, he's a complete forward as well. Maguire, 23 years old, is actually not even that bad. But yeah, he had good potential, didn't he, back then? Yeah, you're pretty good. After a while, I usually am scouting specific teams rather than countries or regions because I know they generate. Yeah, I do that. Like, I just... My scouting sort of change and stuff. Not a lot of the time with FM15, you can just do it by getting the youth intakes, but sometimes you miss them or the development changes, and then you can kind of, like, you just go through different ways of scouting players. I'm loving my FM22 holiday. Why is that? Duck God. Second leg time, and then I'm off to bed. I'll let you know how the rest of the qualifying goes. No worries, no worries. Hopefully the second leg goes well. You get through. Steen Rusen. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Right. Mali topped a World Cup group with Spain and Guatemala in it. Wow, that is something. That's pretty cool. I do wonder, like, because I know you're like sim. Have you ever done a sim with like FM15? Or is it like the newer games? I'm ready to type Gold Tirana. It's already typed out. Gold Tirana. Oh no. Miguel Ruiz. Who's this guy? There was a guy there. Oh, that's the guy we scouted already. Carlos Miranda. Oh, 2-0. Unlucky, man. Just not too strong. They are too strong. Almiron bid rejected again. How much do they want? Oh, there we go. That's why they won't do it. A 9 million release clause for Luis Almiron. Honestly, yeah, I'll pay 9 million for that. My goodness me. 2 caps for Argentina as well. How have I not even noticed you, fella? I need to go look in the national teams for young players again. Oh, he's only just been called up to the Argentinian national side. But look at that. How was no one else bidding for that? My goodness me. Bolivia. Those star ratings are definitely off, by the way. Beat Angola in the second round, who finished above the holders. Poland to knock them out. Beat Turkey in the third round. Jesus. How Leicester. Yeah. So we played Davi. Looking for players that still play in like the Brazilian league, playing in like they're like South American leagues, playing for the national team. Beat. Okay. Good. go. Believe they're going to dominate the world. They are. Right. Okay, Port Talbot up now, today. Probably last game of the night, potentially. We'll see. We'll see if we get another one in. But we're doing a lot of scouting, actually, now. So, okay. Before narrowly lost to Holland in the quarters. Damn. Okay, let's get ready for match day. Port Talbot away from home. Second place, actually. So our closest competitors currently. Let's see how this one goes. We did play them before at home and won 3-1. So we're going to mark everybody up. I don't know why they got Jambo going in this game. I'll put MMM back in. Hambo. You. Probably swap you out for Rake Sudar. Get a goalkeeper. Grant Armstrong. And then I want maybe another striker. Who's a good striker? Bruno Martin. I want a fullback. No, we'll go striker. Right, there we go. Full time. Unlucky, man. Unlucky. Europa League next. Hopefully get an easy time. I'm aiming to do 1K season sim with all leagues and players loaded on every FMO. Jesus Christ, Duck God. Will take multiple years. I can imagine it will. That's just insane. Okay. I should actually do a sim test with this PC to see how quickly it goes. Like how far I can go in one day simming it, like on one of the new FMs or something. I'll go to bed when I find out my next qualified draw and see if TNS fucked up. Okay. Let's mark everybody up. Not mark everybody up. We're gonna we've already done that, haven't we? Yeah. What kind of monstrous CPU do I have? I now have, well, are you asking Duck God? I now have, let me find it. Where is it? Here's the setup. Is it setup? There we go. There's the whole setup. It comes out in multiple rows. I'll do FM15 tier next after 22-3. Yeah, go for it. Let's see how it goes. There it is. So it's a pretty good CPU. Pretty good setup. Now, Silver. Oh, okay. Borbos with a knock as well isn't what you want to see either. A 470 to play FM15. Exactly. We get to see the best FM15 match graphics ever in 2D as well. You love to see it. Man on. Come on, lad. Maybe I could become a Baldur's Gate 3 streamer. TNS drew 2-2 first leg away in 2D. Exactly. This is what you need a 470 for. 4070. But it's also one of those. It's all Severino. Oh, Jambo. Oh, poor. Can they win the second leg? Only time will tell. Look, I will play other games. I do play other games on it, but it's an investment. This PC will be good 8 years from now. Or well, it'll be okay 8 years from now, comparing to getting a mid-tier sort of thing, and then it being shit like 2 years from now. You get me? You go big now, and you can have it for ages, like my old PC. Right, we're not playing well to start this game. Borbos picked up that injury, and we're kind of all over the place, which is not. He loves. I do play a bit of Fall Guys every now and then. I've been playing Slay the Spire recently, all highly graphic intense. I played some Diablo, but I didn't get fully into it. I'm gonna try and I might get Baldur's Gate 3 and play that and see how that is. But I need to get back into full gaming. Right. I do like Minecraft, yes. I'm a big Minecraft fan. Oh, I can go full render distance. It's incredible. You love to. It's amazing. I gotta tell you, Minecraft is not a children's game. Some of the shit that goes down in that game, that's scary stuff. Felipe, oh. Tempted to do a massive info dump spreadsheet on the save of each FM sim. That'd be pretty cool, yeah. That would go off on Reddit. Man on. Pog, we're not playing well. First friendly, and who gets injured for 4 months? God help me. Oh, that's funny. I'm not happy with your performance, lads. Borbos coming off re-signed. I've got into the next round in Europe. Nice. But we'll do that after I have the world record. Lots of plans, Duck God. Lots of plans. Oh, we've nearly conceded. Oh my god. Oh my god. Carrieri, you absolute god. How has he saved all of that? Like, he just did a triple save there? Excuse me, Carrieri? Wow. That was something else. They've still got the highlight, but somehow we've got away with that. My good god. As we'll be like 5 years ahead. Jambo. Havnar. Oh, Torshavin. I see. Faroe Islands. Nice. Should be a nice, easy one then. That's an EO. Enrique Felipe. Oh, it's a poor cross in the end. Straight into the arms of the keeper. Right. Goal kick from them. We haven't been playing well here today. Poggia. Coming forwards. Poggia. Oh, poor. It's Wales, remember? Yeah, that's true, but Faroe Islands are like worse than Wales, even at the start of the game, I think. Like, I can take a break from FM, but not all at the same time. So once I've seen what happens with TNS, I'm off. No worries. Right, Catanillo. Our strikers aren't having the best of game today. Poggia. Oh, it's a good save. 6.4 for Poggia and a 6.3 for Jambo. Oof. Bring on Hambo there. And a 6.6 for MMM, which doesn't help. Right, let's see. We got one sub left, which I want to save for a little bit. So we'll see what happens in case we get an injury. Felipe. He put a good ball in. He does, but it's cleared. And Interrada intercepts. Well done. Even them players I sent out on loan, it gives them depth. Just hope PC lives to tell the tale. That's true. That is true. Right, ball in. Cleared. Men on. They didn't fuck up. Hey, that's good. Getting the coefficient up. Men on. They went on pens. They nearly did. They nearly did. Oh, men on. Oh, they're fucked. Wales versus Faroes, the sheep derby. We're playing a lot better now this second half. We're still no goal. Ambo, the substitute. Oh. Bayer Leverkusen. Fuck, okay. What round is this for them? Is this Champions League qualifying? Ruben Silva. Oh no. Letelier. Oh no. Oh, Ellis Brooks over the bar. Good. Ball in, Menon, Casanillo, Signs. Oh, the Ballon d'Or winner. Third conference. Oh, so the TNS are not going to be going through there to the conference group stages there. Signs, man. He's the man. He is the man. The Ballon d'Or winner steps up again, beats his man. Lovely strike. That's 1-0 to us. Signs. Oh. Wales versus Bahamas, you mean, Jambo? So all hope lies on us. Okay, Felipe. Oh, Zaralde. Felipe. No worries, Jambo. Have a good night, man. Hopefully see you Thursday or later on. Have a good midweek. I'll see you later. Good luck with the save and the qualifying. Signs. Felipe. Oh, nearly makes it. Nearly makes it 2-0. Dare well. Poggia. Oh, Poggia's not had a good game today. Men on. 50 minutes to go here. Hambo. Oh, it's saved again. We've been all over them second half. So 5 clear-cut chances this game. Jesus. Hambo. Loses out. Poggia's on a 6.4. How long can you keep a PC running FM on safely? Ooh, I don't know. I do not know. Right. Bruno Martin, you can come on for him. Good night, Jambo. Right. Oh, long throw to them. Don't want that. Don't want that. Severino still on it. Letelier. Good block. Okay, counter-attack. Hambo. MMM. Go on, lad. Oh, MMM, what you doing, fella? Ruben Silva. Coops. Oh, no. Oh, re-signed. Okay. Ooh. Nearly did a pass back, but it's okay. Bruson. Ellis Brooks. Ball in. We've seen, since we've taken off Poggia, we've seemed to have lost momentum, it seems, which is weird. Should have just not made the sub. Oh, good block. Good block. Atelier, Revite, Bonispetti, Severino, offside. I'll just stick to when I'm home and awake then. Menon, Transky loses out. Oh, okay. Oh, don't do it. Don't do us. Carrieri. Oh my God. How's that not on? That's offside. Yep, that's offside. Get in. We're going to go standard and we're going to highly structured. What a weird corner that is. I've never seen us do that before. But Martin. Oh, how's that not in? Okay. 3 minutes at a time. Can we hold out for the 1-0 win here for the final game? Oh, can we hold out for the 1-0 win? Sign says, no, I'll have a 2-0 win. Thank you very much. Ooh, good stuff, Signs. Well done, boy. Oh, the Ballon d'Or winner. He's playing like he's won. Good strike. And that's 2-0 and puts the game to bed. After a bit of a scare just towards the end there for us. Good stuff. Re-sign Troyansky. 10 seconds to go here. But it's a nice second win of the year. And how many games have we played now? 8? Nice. 8 games tonight. Not bad at all. Not bad. Thank God I waited before press the flute.
You were trying to predict it. You were trying to predict it, weren't you? Oh, lucky.
Right. Let's see. Let's go do that. Rest the players up. Borbos injured. Oh, yes, he is injured. Let's see how much he is injured for. 2 to 3 weeks. Oof. Out of the Premier League Cup final, I assume, then. Right, then. Okay, I think we'll probably call it there for tonight. A little bit early, but not too bad. Not too bad. A good stream overall. Won the Club World Cup. Ballon d'Or for Signs. Some good wins. Some good signings, potentially. We're doing pretty well. So, let's go find someone to raid. Who shall we raid? Let's see. Who's about? New screens. First ever sponsor banner. No worries, guys. No worries. Thank you for hanging out and chilling. Nobby11. Let's go for Nobby11. What a name. Hopefully everybody has a fantastic evening and rest midweek. And we'll be back on Thursday, hopefully for the end of the season. So we will see. Does that work? That has worked. So have a good evening, everyone. I've sent you because I'm going to sleep, so I won't be joining you for the raid. I'm just sending you off. But yeah, have a good one, everybody. And I'll see all of you later. See you later, everybody.